something for your mind, your body, and your soul. It's the power to arouse curiosity, the purpose, the goal which one acts on. A journey of force, hot like the
True. Just want to make sure.
All right. I mean, we should just get into it then.
Yeah, I'm down.
We're gonna get into it.
I'm down for that.
We're transitioning into it.
With that out of the way,
This is gonna be a long episode. Hey, you guys get double the content. We get to talk about double the stuff. It's gonna be a girthy episode. Probably gonna be our longest episode up until now. Maybe 2 hours.
yeah.
Maybe more. Will depend.
Well, I mean, our longest
But,
one was 2 hours.
Yeah. So this might be another 2 hours. Let's do it. We're transitioning off of movies. None of this American shit. Garbage. Cringe. We're going to the land of Nihon. Japan, for those who don't know Japanese. We are transitioning to our top 8 lists, which we talked about in other episodes, where we talk about we spend a week thinking of our top 8 animes of all time.
Oh, you guys had a week?
In that week, yeah, we had. I gave you a week. Fuck off.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. This is like homework. You know, I kind of did it last second.
All right.
Don't worry. I did the.
I'm gonna pull up the
last two.
Snapchat chats.
Am I gonna get my grade lowered? I'm sorry.
Good.
Anyways, which top 8? We're doing top 8 anime. That's what it's called. Roll the logo. Bam. Top 8.
We have a logo.
That's the name for it right now. I just made it.
Just right now,
shit.
like this moment.
Maybe right now or when I'm editing this. Top 8. That's the name of the section right now. Until we find a better name. We'll get to that, Sebastian. Hold your horses, caballero.
All right.
Let me explain what we're gonna do this. Top 8. This is a section of the podcast where we bring up our 8 of a certain thing, anime openings.
I think they know what a top 8 is.
Music openings, music endings. You know, whatever we decide on that topic. We might even let the comment section decide, or Twitter. Probably not Twitter.
Might even continue the movie topics.
Might even do the movie topics. We might continue that. Actually, give it more depth, in a future episode. So, also, we added something in between this week called Dukie Delights. Now, the Dukie Delights is 2. For example, for this, 2 animes that we know is garbage. It's actual trash. Garbage on fire.
Gooey.
It's burning. But
I may have
really
fucked
like
up.
it.
I may have fucked up, but let's continue.
We really love watching this. You'll see. You'll see when
Oh god, I think I'm in
we
trouble.
show our animes. But yeah, don't worry about it. The comment section will rip you a new asshole, or Twitter.
Yeah, again, resident normie. So.
Resident Normie. I really am excited to see Raymond's list. I've actually been looking forward to
dear
it.
God.
I feel like me and Sebastian are gonna have the same list.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Our top 4 was, okay.
Maybe
Our
our
top
bottom
4
four
had
is
like
different.
a couple of the same.
Yeah, top 4 definitely the same. Bottom 4 probably very different.
I'm counting that we have probably at least half.
Yeah,
Because you changed
at
a
least
lot.
half we're gonna have.
Last time you mentioned it, so.
Also true. I also did change that a lot.
Yeah, and I changed mine.
So, yeah. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wheel. I'm gonna spin this wheel off camera. You guys won't see it because editing takes too long. Just take my word for it. And then whoever lands it on, they're gonna send it on Discord, and we'll react to it, and they'll go anime explaining why it's their favorites, and then after that they'll show us our two Dukie Delights of theirs.
Oh wait, how about this? How about we all go through our top 8 first, and if we got time, we'll go into our 2 trash.
How about it? I want to do the Dukie Delight ones though.
Okay.
I feel like that's like the kicker.
So you want to do
You'd be like,
want to
"Alright,
do
cool."
all that. Yeah.
All of it.
In
Might as well go all
yeah
the way.
for that person. That person's gonna do all of it.
Yeah.
In one
Yeah, I
time.
don't think the Dukie Delights are gonna take that long. Maybe like
Nah, there's.
2
Okay.
minutes.
I think the main thing is just us being like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, fair. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
when you pick us, we're gonna go through all 10.
Yeah. You're gonna go through all 10.
Alright.
So you first top 8, and then go for Dukie Delights.
Okay. I bet.
And yeah, that'll be it. So I'm gonna go start spinning the wheel now. If it wants to work. All right, there we go. All right, y'all ready
Yes.
to see who's gonna go first? Spinning the wheel. Beep 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 beep. Oh God. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, it's me. I'm going first. Wow.
Wow. All right then.
That's great. Whoopee for me.
Whoopee. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
All right, I'm genuinely curious as to what the fuck you picked,
All right.
because I know what type of man you are.
Oh, all right. God damn it.
A very lustrous. I'm kidding. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna put it in the general chat.
All right.
Ignore the
You put it in
ignore
general
the
chat?
figure. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the general chat.
All right.
All right.
Let's see.
Top 8 list. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Uploaded.
I just see
Click it,
E-News.
and you'll see it.
Oh my god.
There you go. Put it up on the screen.
Okay.
It's up on the screen.
Mind you, I'm only looking at the very top right one.
Okay, we're gonna start from left to right. These are not like in order of like which one's better than the other one. These are all just my favorites.
Okay.
And I would watch all of these again. So, starting, I'm gonna go to the left. Starting with the top left, Hajime no Ippo, favorite sports anime. Also, recently watched it like half a year ago. I loved it. I love the action. I love the animation. It's, I believe it's Wit. Was it Wit? Yeah. Oh no, it's Madhouse. Madhouse at its finest. If I were to pick which season I love the most, definitely first season. First season slaps. Soundtrack slaps. If you know what I'm talking about, second ending. The second opening.
Second.
Slaps.
I might get that
Hajime no Ippo to me is my favorite shonen sports anime of all time. And it's boxing. Like, bruh, who doesn't love boxing?
You're a fucking boxer, bro.
It's so good.
I did see that on Crunchyroll, and I was like, that seems like a good anime. And I was just like,
It is so good.
yeah, because I honestly, in my opinion,
It's a-
I do like the classic anime style. Like,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like Initial D,
definitely.
the animation style for that. Like, just that
Yeah,
generation
that-
alone. I love that style.
Them
Yeah.
classic animes are really good.
Yeah.
And Hajime Ippo for me embodies hype, the themes of it about never giving up, and it doesn't matter where you start as long as you work hard and you're smart about it and you don't give up and you don't fall under pressure, and sometimes your enemies become your best friends. Really pull through in this anime. So that's why I have Hajime no Ippo on this list. Next one, Attack on Titan. Obviously, bruh, that there's not much more need to be said. If I had to pick a season 3 is probably my favorite. Season 3 part 1, because that's when we get Kenny and bruh, it's literally Kenny. Like, how do you, that's like, bro, I would pay so much money to have a Kenny figure.
Yeah, Kenny was a really great character.
Kenny was really good, and even though he didn't show up that much, like, that's how much impact he had on me personally. Obviously, art style, awesome. Animation, phenomenal. That's Wit Studio. Wit Studio is always bottom when it comes to their action. Story, I have the manga. I've read the manga before. Up to that point, 10 out of 10 story. A lot of, like, really interesting on how it tells its story. And soundtrack, bro. Fucking soundtrack.
Oh.
Like, bro.
Oh, soundtrack.
Three vinyls that I've bought in almost $200.
Was it season 3 ending? That song? Holy shit. I think it was the season 3
Season
ending.
3. What was season 3?
It was, wait, which part 1 or part 2?
Oh, were there 2 parts for season 3?
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part 1 had the one where Historia was like running through a flower field, and it was like very operatic. It was like a nationalistic song. It was like.
Oh yeah.
I think it might have been that one.
Yeah.
It was one of the endings where it was like showing these girls like eating a titan. I think a baby titan.
Oh, that's season 2.
Is that season 2? Oh.
Yeah, the really weird one.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I kind of fuck with the beat.
No, you know what? A lot of people don't like it, but yeah, I actually like it too.
Yeah, that's a good ending.
Yeah.
It's like creepy, but like in a nice kind of creepy. You know?
Yeah. It's like
because it has like the children singing, and then it's like I don't know.
Fun singing, visuals.
I think it's the first song that like invoked like fucking dread. Like I wasn't ready for the next episode.
Oh
yeah.
Because like the first
Definitely,
episode of
get
season
that.
2 was just I forgot the guy's name, Mike, I think. Like just getting. Oh, spoilers! Sorry.
Oh, spoilers! Right, spoil again. We might be talking spoilers in this.
Yeah, preface this. Everything
luckily, I haven't.
From this moment forward is all spoilers.
Yeah,
for
it's all
any
spoilers
anime.
because again, for all these animes are spoilers.
You know, I'm obviously not gonna talk about like recent things, but
yeah.
But like, you know, the beginning of season 2 when Mike gets like freaking eaten alive.
Yeah,
and then it just cuts to that ending with the children just singing.
I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. Fuck, that's really dark.
Yeah.
Some dark stuff. But my favorite opening, dog. I mean, season 4.
Season
Part
4
2.
has some.
Season 4 part 2 is
some
really
bangers.
good. My War and Rumbling, probably up there. My favorite openings for this whole season, for this whole anime, for AOT. And even though it's not an opening, it's just a sound, like the song. You See Big Girl is probably my favorite track from the entire anime, for sure. So can't wait till he finishes next winter, this next season. It would probably still be on this list because of how amazing the first 4 seasons were. Okay.
All right.
No,
Next one.
I see this one. I
Jesus
thought
Christ.
you weren't gonna. I thought you weren't gonna put this one on.
But he put
You
it.
said you weren't, but he put
But
it.
he did. He put it. He put it.
High School DxD. Bro, okay, first of all, big points on nostalgia. I watched this when I was in middle school. All right, automatically, bam, hits me with the nostalgia. Now, the reason why High School DxD probably and most likely and most definitely the best ecchi harem anime of all time, in my eyes and my heart.
You're fucking
Because they got
disgusting.
big tits, dude. Shut up. Fuck you. I don't want to hear it. I love High School DxD. From the characters to the story. Again, the dub is one of the main reasons why it's on this list. Because it has one of the best dubs of all time. The dub, you can tell they have a lot of fun voicing in this dub.
A lot of fun.
Like, I have a lot of fun, bruh. A lot of fun. It's crazy how funny the dub is.
I'm genuinely.
Sometimes.
I'm scared to just. I don't.
From season 1 to season 4, from Rebirth to Reborn to Heroes, phenomenal. Also, I love the 4th season. I know a lot of people did not like the 4th season of this anime. I get it, new art style, but still, it's pretty good. And some of the less janky version of the visuals from the 1st season really carry on to this 4th season. And the plot, there's actually a good plot in this, and some good power scaling, which I don't know why people don't. I mean, I know why you're not invested in the power scaling because opai, but
Is this
other than that, if you really take a look at the story, this is pretty good.
Is this about zombies? Is that about zombies?
High School DxD?
Yeah. Wait, no. I'm thinking of a different anime.
It's about. You're thinking about you're thinking about High School of the Dead.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Well.
Yeah, that almost did that. That actually. That's okay.
Okay, what is this about?
It's not on
What
my
is this
list.
one about?
High School DxD about this guy who just wants to get laid. In the first season, he just wants to get laid. He's like, I want to stop being a loser. And then he falls in love with this one girl, and they go on a date. Turns out she is a fallen angel who was who's I forgot why he kills him. She kills him.
Oh.
And he's like, god damn it, why? And then Mrs. Red Hair, Ria's Grimmery, comes in, is like, bam, you're now a demon, you serve under me. And he's like, oh my god, sick, awesome, I'm next to the president, big titties, woo, I'm gonna make a harem and become the harem king, woo. And then, you know, that's the whole season's okay, I know I'm not making a good case.
You're not. I'm just like,
But,
yeah.
yeah. Again, it's a harem ecchi anime. You get what you get, but it's really good. And Chris Sabat's in it, so I mean, it's Chris Sabat.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right.
And
I took a look at
Akano.
Okay. All right.
Rias.
I'm done looking at it. Sorry.
Akane, Kaine, like they're all great. I love these characters so much. Specifically towards the fourth season. The first 3 seasons, you know, it's what it is. Ecchi harem. Pretty good. You get Valdora, which is the arch nemesis to Issei. Issei's the main character. He's really funny. He gets named the Titty Dragon at one point. And then that becomes a running joke.
Oh my god.
And then in the 4th season, it comes back. It comes back. His character development gets better because you kind of get, like, he has this like stagnant period with the president, which is Rias. Their relationship doesn't further, like, it doesn't really like develop that much until the 4th season, and you get the reason why. Like, there's like, yeah, this is, I thought, you know, most of the fan base was like, oh, it's because he's a, you know, dense character, but then, you know, he does stuff and you're like, he's not really that dense. He kind of gets what's going on. He's not stupid. And then the 4th season's like, no, there's a reason why he doesn't want to fully entrust into somebody. And then you get the reasons why, and I won't tell you because then so you can go watch.
But you know what doesn't come back?
Huh?
You know what doesn't come back?
What?
The art style.
Oh.
All right. Shut up!
That's the only thing I really know about High School DxD is that they change art styles like every season.
They changed the art style because there was a new studio did it. But yeah, that's why High School DxD is on this list. And nothing's gonna change that. So hate me all you want. I don't care. I love High School DxD. All right, number 4.
It's not better in terms
Panties.
of...
Whoa. All right.
Oh,
First of all,
not quality.
if you've
I
never
mean,
seen, oh yeah, well for the raunchiness.
like edginess.
Again,
raunchy. Yeah.
Again, edginess. Panty and stocking. Now, first of all,
yeah, please do explain why this is one.
why this is on my list.
Yes, please.
It's made by Trigger.
Wait, did this replace Gurren Lagann?
Panty and stocking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I had a feeling.
It replaced Gurren Lagann.
Both made by Trigger.
Yeah. Made by Trigger. Automatically. 10 out of 10. Second of all, it knows what it is, and it executes it perfectly. And it's literally a giant parody.
Of itself?
Of itself and of just mainly American culture.
Okay.
Like, a lot of the references in these episodes, there's like whole episodes based on like a reference. They have a Transformer episode, which is one of my favorite episodes.
Okay.
And there's a Night of the Living Dead episode too.
Really?
Which is really funny. Yeah.
Damn, you got me there. I do like zombies.
Yeah. So that was really funny.
Yeah, because
Third,
Trigger was really inspired by like American cartoons, right?
yeah, for this specific anime, the story goes a lot of like the Trigger art developers, art directors, and animators got drunk one time and are like, why don't we just make it like an anime about like American culture and just parody the fuck out of it?
So like,
And they're like, let me take 2 shots. That's a brilliant idea.
So it's
And then they go to the director and they're like, or they go to the head of Trigger and they're like, he's like, that's stupid. Okay.
okay.
Bam, bam, bam.
How much money do you need?
How much money do you need? And they're like, all of it. And they're like, all right, cool, all of it. Number 3, the dub. This is those rare like instances where it's preferably you watch this dubbed, because the Japanese Japanese version of it is still really funny. Again, it's very funny. And the way they curse when they say fuck and shit and beach fucker, really funny, really funny.
I do kind of watch.
But like in the dub, they elevate the jokes where they add more words to it, and it sounds more complete.
I heard it's like a Ghost Stories kind of instance where they kind of
somewhat it's a Ghost Stories, but the animators and directors like, yes, do what you want with it.
Well, because I heard the Penny Stocking didn't do so well initially in Japan.
No, in Japan it didn't hit well, because again it was mostly American references.
Yeah,
like I said, like Transformers. There's an MTV where where the time where MTV used to do music videos.
Mm-hmm.
There's like half an episode dedicated to that.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, where it's like an MTV documentary where they become like a band, and like in the episode they make a song, and it like transitions to like an MTV music video.
Oh,
so yeah, each episode has its own pizzazz to it, and there's like a plot. There's a plot in the background, which is it doesn't interfere with like the comedy. It really is like it complements it, and it doesn't get too story heavy or it doesn't get too comedic when it comes to plot points. And what was my other point? It's really good. It's really good. Both Patty and Stocking, really funny. The different animation styles that you'll get. Sometimes it's just like it really low budget. Like they turn into chibi forms and like they just like move one limb. And sometimes you have this this 3D shot of the entire city, and like this camera's doing whoosh whoosh whoosh.
What?
And you get this crazy action scene, like a movie budget action scene, and you're like, what the fuck is this? You don't really know the plot. I mean, they're two angels. The main summary of it: two angels get kicked out of heaven because they're not that good angels. They get sent to Garterbelt. Garterbelt tells them to kill ghosts to collect these heaven coins so they can get back to heaven. And Garterbelt's a black priest who is a masochist and likes little boys.
Oh. Okay.
Like I said, it's a huge parody. And when they fight a ghost, they like when it's like at the end of each, because each like episode is cut into two, so there's two different stories that happen. And at the end, when they kill a ghost, it transitions to a like this. They make a figure of it, like a live action figure of it, and they blow it up.
Yeah.
I just love that. Where like it
God.
just cuts out, and then you get the ghost quote when they die. They're like, "Oh shit," and then they blow up.
Oh shit.
It's just a good time. It's just a good time watching it. It's not boring. It's really funny. Soundtrack's really good. There's one song where it's just all orgasms, which is, I think it's in episode 5. It pops up.
Okay.
Yeah. it turns into a beat.
What?
I'm like, what the hell am I listening to? The MTV episode, they make their own song. It's called Anarchy. Pretty good. And yeah, I just highly recommend it. And it's finally getting a second season after like 6 years.
Jesus Christ,
7
6?
years. Yeah, because it left off on a cliffhanger.
Oh shit.
Pretty big cliffhanger. And it just ended. And because it didn't perform well in Japan, they're like, Failure.
And now it's coming back.
And now it's coming back. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure it is. I have faith in it.
I hope to God.
Bandit's not gonna really stick to me. So, go watch it.
Yeah.
God, all these top 4, go watch them. If you got time, if you don't want something long and hard, go watch Panty and Stocking. Definitely.
You dick.
Yeah. All right. Bottom layer. Angel Beats. Now, I don't know if anybody knows about Angel Beats.
Angel Beats, that sounds so fucking familiar. It sounds so fucking.
If you don't know Angel Beats, are you really human?
I don't think I am.
Are you really a person if you haven't watched Angel Beats? I swear to God, if I see comments being like, overrated as fuck, I'm going to dropkick you.
Pretty boring, not sad.
Pretty boring, not sad. Angel Beats is fucking sad. I don't know if you have a heart, if you didn't tear up a bit. Our buddy Alan teared up in Angel Beats. That's how emotional it gets.
Yeah.
Fucking Alan.
Oh, yeah. God. That's when you know this shit's gonna
That's
hurt.
when you know it. Alan's a robot. But when it comes to Angel Beats, episode 6, that's when you know it hits you.
What the fuck? I gotta check this
Angel
out.
Beats is about this main character who shows up in this school. He sees this platinum hair girl walk.
Oh, you're going through the whole scene.
Where am I? And he's like, you're at school. Go back to school. He's like, nah, bruh. I'm not at school.
Nah.
Then out comes pink hair. I don't know. Colorblind. Pink hair girl. Carries him. He's like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, I don't know. Oh, yeah. He gets stabbed. I forgot. He's dead.
I thought you were just going
Turns out
for a
he's just
synopsis, not
Yeah, I
the entire
know.
summary.
Sorry. I'm just doing this. Sorry. Main character dies. Turns out he's in a school about young spirits who get to relive high school and hopefully pass on. And there's a character called Angel, who is that person who helps them pass on, and Euripi, which is the person who defies. Like, no, fuck you. We're gonna do what we want, and we're gonna do it my way. And our main character joins Euripi, and they do classical adventures. La di da di da da da. That's the first like 3 episodes until you get into the deeper episodes, where they where our main character Orime helps each character pass on, and you live to learn their backstories, and their backstories are pretty sad. They get really, really sad, really tragic, pretty deep stuff. Really, you can contemplate about your life and what direction it's going and what's gonna happen after you turn it to guts and worm food. And soundtrack's amazing, opening's amazing. Has my favorite song called My Song. I think it's in the 2nd episode it appears. Animation, I forgot what studio did it. And made me cry.
Before you get to the next anime, I'm like, you're a very complex man. I've never. This sounds like a very fucking sad anime. Dog, I'm like.
It is.
I'm like, bro,
It's pretty sad. Personally, I also watched it really early on. It was like one of my first anime. Oh yeah, I remember. I watched High School DxD and then I watched Angel
Oh my
Beats.
god.
And I'm like, what the fuck is
The duality
this?
of man.
What is?
The duality of
thought
man.
this is I'm just like, oh, I want to better myself.
And then
I
you
want to
continue
be a
with High
better
School
human
DxD.
being. Anyways, I want these big titted anime girls.
I legit watched the 2nd season of High School DxD afterwards because I'm like, I need something happy.
Oh my god.
And yeah, so that's Angel Beats. That's why it's on this list. It left a big impact on me, and I still go back and watch a couple episodes. Specifically, episode 6 is the one Alan teared up on. It's about Yui. My heart out goes to you. Love me, my Yui. Yui episode's so good. I believe it's episode 6. Also really sad. And then the episode after that, fuck. Jesus. You don't get a break because it's 12 episodes.
It's heartstrings pulled after.
Yeah, it's heartstrings pulled after episode 3. After the My Song concert, then it goes to Yui, then you get Euripi, and then you get Everyone's Dying, and then you get TK. Fucking TK. TK's a character that who only speaks in 80s rock bands songs. His famous quote is like, "What are we gonna do, TK? Stairway to Heaven." We're like, what the fuck?
That's
I kind of want.
Why,
to watch
TK? Yeah, it's funny. There's another meme where everyone splits up. I think it's on the 3rd episode, and for some reason, TK's just doing the splits and is floating midair.
what the fuck?
And it's never explained why.
He's just doing it.
TK's just an anomaly. Yeah, I know there's a game. I haven't played the game, but definitely, if you want that heartstring early 2009, I think that's when it came out. Animes, definitely.
I just checked. It's like 2010.
Fuck yeah, I was close.
Yeah, 2010.
All right, next out of the depressing shit, Code Geass. I mean, Chipuo Sekai na eso are. So, I'm not gonna sing that, even though I know the lyrics. But Code Geass, specifically the first season. I know second season has probably the best endings, but I really didn't like the beginning of the second season. I did like the entirety of the first season, and it was my first introduction to mecha, which mecha's fucking great. I love mecha. If you don't know what Code Geass is, what are you doing? Go watch Code Geass. It's literally so fucking good. The first season, yeah. Go watch Code Geass. Raymond, have you watched Code Geass?
Honestly, bro, I'm not gonna cap. I did start it.
Curb stop.
I did start it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it since.
Okay.
I've been wanting to go back, but I just never did.
It's so good.
It's
There's 25
yeah,
episodes.
Pretty good.
And you know what?
It's pretty good.
It's like
Okay.
the way I thought it was gonna be, like a classic like student who rises up to be a hero. And it kind of seems like it's going that way, but then he turns around to be an anti-hero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
So it's a nice little
tripped it
twist,
apart.
and it's pretty good. I just haven't went back.
It's good. Yeah, I love the pacing of it. Again, characters. Oki, best boy. Fucking love Oki.
Nah, he was kind of a dumbass and he's like.
Shut up.
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, second season. First season is good. Okay, we're talking about first season Ogi.
Alright, okay. I can agree with you.
First season Ogi's great. I love first season. And then there's Orange Boy.
Everyone
Again,
loves
he
Orange
really
Boy.
shines in this. Everybody loves Orange Boy. But again, first season Ogi. C2. Lelouch. Nanani wasn't that much in it. So that's good. I mean, again, if you haven't heard about Code Geass, pause that My Hero Academia episode. I know you're watching it. Pause it. Drop it. Go watch Code Geass. Get yourself some good shonen.
Stop, drop
good
it, pop it,
shonen
lock
mecha,
it.
bro. You want some anime
Code Geass is
steaks?
not shonen.
You watch Code Geass. I know it's not shonen. If you want steaks, go watch Code Geass. God damn it. You don't even need my synopsis. You know what it is. About a guy who gets a power. He rules the world. I love Code Geass.
Who runs the world? Sorry.
Okay. And the end. I'm not talking too much into it because Raymond hasn't watched it, and I want him to experience it. But the last episode of the of the season is so fun. That's so good. Such a great cliffhanger. Really keeps you on your toes. That last episode, phenomenal. And that's all. And it's by Sunrise. So, I mean Sunrise.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunrise is pretty good.
They're bombing it, bro. They're
I know,
bombing. That's a good thing.
Have they made anything
Gundam.
else? The only Sunrise I've seen is Code Geass and then Cowboy Bebop.
They made Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans.
Okay. Alright.
There's a lot of mech animes that they made too.
They've done a lot.
Yeah, because their thing is 2D mechs, and everybody's like, yo, 2D mechs,
Yeah.
let's go.
When it comes to the 2D mechs,
They don't hold
goddamn
back.
Sunrise. They don't hold back.
They don't hold back.
They do not hold back when it comes to Sunrise and mechs. Trying to see. Tiger Bunny, Outlaws. Oh, Daily Life of High School Boys. Did that one. Sergeant Frog. Inuyasha. Legendary Studio. Like, again, all these other animes that they make is
Okay.
top tier. Gintama. And then Cowboy Bebop, like I said. Yeah, go watch Code Geass. That's why it's on this list. So good.
Yeah.
No, okay.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Next up, Initial D.
Initial D.
I mean, Initial D. My favorite soundtracks come from Initial D. Eurobeat, even though it died, I love it. I love so much. I love Eurobeat so much, and it's because of Initial D. Initial D. I also watched this early on. I watched this after Angel Beats in high school DxD. This was my introduction to, what would you call it, sports and
Sports.
Initial D?
Was it a shonen?
Don't you mean like the whole car scene?
Yeah, the car scene. This really brought me into the car scene.
Yeah. The cars.
Out of all the seasons 1 through 4,
Seasons 1 through 4.
I think season 2 and then season 1 are really close.
To be like your
I
favorite.
love season 2. Yeah, it's my favorite.
Bro, you
season.
clowned on me when I said season 2 was my favorite. What do you mean?
Did I?
Dude.
That seems like a lie.
I don't remember you. I don't remember gaslighting me, bro.
Are you attempting to gaslight Angel?
Are you attempting to gaslight me on my
No.
favorite anime? It's literally on my list.
I can't
It's literally
forget.
underneath High School DxD.
I can't forget the amount of shit I got for saying second season was the best one.
I think you're just gaslighting me, bro. I never said second season was bad.
No, you didn't
First
say it was
season's
bad.
better though.
Oh, whoa. All right.
Continue with your. First season's better. I'm just kidding. Yeah, the whole anime is fucking great.
That is.
Again, I'm not gonna say too much because then I want Raymond to watch this.
Yes. I am halfway through
All you
season
gotta
1.
know, and yeah, see, animation for its time, pretty good. I know everyone clowns in the 3D.
But come
I
on,
get it.
for the
It's
time,
not the best.
For the time?
For the time, it was
Pretty
good.
good.
All right, stop shitting on Initial D animation. They're like, oh, why don't I just go watch the movies? Yeah, but they take out all the Eurobeat, which was like the other main component to the races, bro.
The Euro.
How you gonna take out the Eurobeat? You put generic rock and roll in the background. Garbage, cringe. Don't watch the Battle Cry movies. I mean, the races are dope, but like, still, then go read the manga. Dumbass.
You know what? Do us a favor. Watch that movie. Put the Euro beats and replace the rock music. Then we'll watch it.
Do that. I know somebody did that on YouTube. Shout out to them.
I think they got taken down.
Yeah, take it down. God damn it. Fucking Bandai. But yeah. Initial D introduced me to car scenes. It got me to 1 in 86, even though I know that car's garbage.
1 in 86? I
Yeah.
1 in 86.
Everybody
got
wants
me
an
to
86
1-1.
after they watch Initial D.
Everyone
wanna
wants
get-
like, I can't wait to be the fastest drifter. Drift. But the main thing that brought me to it was the characters. Takumi, a really good protagonist he develops throughout the seasons, which is he's not just the same old God, I hate my life. He's like, you know what, it's not that bad. The romance also too develops in a good pace. It doesn't, like, it sometimes even adds to the races. And then you get into season 2. The side characters, Ikitani, Kenji, Itsuki, phenomenal side characters. Sometimes they add to the race, sometimes to bring tension to the races, and they give us like what us, the viewer, their perspectives and how we perceive it too. It's like, damn, Takumi is kind of just a fucking beast at this point. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And also, no one can forget Ikitani's arcs. Ikitani's arc in season 1 was that shit hit deep.
Yeah.
So Yukitai's arc in the first season hit deep. Itsuki's arc in the second season hit pretty deep. These side characters aren't just like throwaway characters. When they have their own arcs, they really shine, and I think that's why Initial D really stuck to me even at a younger age, where I'm like, oh my god, I really give a fuck about these characters. Like, goddamn. And then as I got older, I'm like, oh my god, I get what these characters are going through. Goddamn. And I think I forgot to put that in Hajime no Ippo's too, where the side characters meant a lot, and they're just not there. And I mean, for all these animes too, they use them well and what they're meant for.
Yeah.
So that's why Initial D is on this list, and also Eurobeat, and the last race of season 1, and Eurobeat.
Wait. And Eurobeat.
And Eurobeat. And Ty, speaking of Eurobeat, speaking of music in general, that leads to my last anime of the list, Fully Cooley. I mean, Fully Cooley. Fully.
You get a coolie in the fully.
I fucking love Fully Cooley. You got a fully in the Cooley, Fully Cooley. Even though it's short, and I think it's like 18 episodes if you count the last 2 seasons. Out of all the seasons, first season is my favorite season.
It's the only season.
The only season you should watch. Just kidding. Second season's great. Third season, I rewatched it. It's all right. I really only like 1 episode, but music. The first season is the main reason why I love Fully Cooley, because of the pillows. I mean, it's the pillows, dog.
Bro, everybody loves the pillows.
Everybody knows when Fully Cooley comes out, it's literally just so you can listen to the pillows. Phenomenal Japanese band, old as shit.
Old shit.
But like, goddamn, it's fucking Fully Cooley. Like, I don't know what really to really say other than
words can't describe how good the anime is. I'm speaking up.
You might have to rewatch it a couple times, because sometimes you won't get it. You're like, the fuck did I just watch? I forgot who watched it, and they're like, I have no idea what I just watched.
I think it was me.
Rewatch
it was me.
It was you?
It was you?
Yeah, I was watching. You were like, just put on the first episode. We watched it. I was like, what the fuck is anything going on?
Wait.
I think, yeah, it was the first episode.
Yeah.
I think it was Raymond. Yeah, it was you. Yeah. Definitely, it's one you rewatch if you don't get it the first time, because there is some really good themes in this, and it does deal with having to grow up and facing that, and learning to be like this childhood and what you have isn't always gonna last forever. And there's like some scenes where it symbolizes that, and there's also mechs. I mean, robots and a girl with a guitar riding a Vespa, and it's an experience is what I mostly give it as. And yeah, like, it's really hard to put this in words. Fully Cooley.
It's literally just Fully Cooley.
It's just Fully Cooley.
Fully Cooley.
It's just that just Fully Cooley. And yeah, that's mostly it. That's the top 8. That's my top 8.
That's your top 8.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this list.
As a normie, pretty dog shit. No, I was kidding. No,
Not good. Get better taste buds.
Not good. Get better bed.
No, I was kidding.
I would have put a rom-com here, but
Ooh.
goddamn.
You see my list.
I don't know.
I was kidding.
Yeah, I don't know if I mean, there's technically High School DxD. I swear to God, if this was like towards the end of the year and Tomo-chan came out, that probably would have been on here.
Oh, yeah, damn. I mean,
yeah.
It kind of sucks we're doing this before Chainsaw Man comes out.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, Chainsaw Man, it would have definitely been an all-night list, I think.
I know.
Probably, yeah. Damn, yeah, we could have waited. Fuck it.
That's
We
great.
still would have to
we
wait
can do an
another like
updated
a
one
year.
later on.
Yeah, we'll do an
We'll do an
update.
update.
Maybe when we have a
Maybe when I have a few
guest on
more
or something.
animes under my belt.
Yeah, when Raymond catches up. Stop being a normie.
Fuck you.
But yeah. All right.
All right.
Time to move on to the Dukie Delight.
Oh my god. I forgot about this. Alright, let's see what it is.
Y'all ready?
Let's see what it is.
1, 2, 3, bump.
And yeah,
I know what the second one is, but I don't know what the.
Okay.
this is exactly
All
what.
right. This is exactly what you thought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
do tell.
Yeah.
Explain.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you the ones that didn't make it
Okay.
on the Dukie Delights.
Yes. Do tell.
Kids XS didn't make it. It's pretty old. And compared to these, I fall short on that. Akibento didn't make it. Because I rewatched it again and I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's good, but it's not Dukie Delight good. And Akibento is about a girl who's a soda can, and the guy drinks her.
All right.
And she turns into a
Oh,
real person.
yeah,
and she
okay.
fights.
I remember you showed
She
me
fights
an
other
episode of
cans.
that.
This is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 3. Corpse Party. Corpse Party didn't make it. Too short. 24 episodes. So that's why Corpse Party didn't make my list for Dukie Delights. Number 4, SAO, fuck you. I'm not putting that on my list. Even though I watched it and I'm like, oh my god, Sidon's my favorite waifu. Fuck, no, it's not making it on the list. No way in hell is SAO ever touching any list I make. The only list it's gonna touch, it's the garbage tier list.
Oh,
All right,
go.
I don't want to hear it. Oh, the new seasons are good, actually. Yeah, no, shut up. Go touch grass. And number 5 is Interspecies Reviewer, because that's just the hentai at that
oh
point.
my god. All right. So let's move. Let's move
All right,
on to
yeah,
what's
please.
Let's move on to what's your two.
Now, what's actually on the
Yeah,
list?
your two,
Right.
your two doggy.
My Dukie Delights.
Dukie Delights.
Number 1 is The Fruit of Gersai. Okay, The Fruit of Gersai is originally an eroge, which, if you don't know what that means adult visual novel.
Oh.
Now, when I saw that this was getting adapted, and I saw the game, I'm like, okay, it might be good. Okay, cool. I'll watch it when it comes out. And then it came out, and I'm like, oh my god, why does this have a movie budget? Because god dang, bro, there are some scenes where they're just walking, and everything's keyframed. Like, everything, it's like someone literally spend $1 million on a scene. And for some reason, it has a, how would you say it? You know when the perspective is like, you know how like in the Snyder Cut, it was a 4:3 perspective? Or a ratio, film ratio?
Mm-hmm.
What's the opposite of that? Is it a 4:16?
Oh, shoot, I forgot, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like that. Where like the top and bottom are more circled in.
Yeah, I think that's just because they wanted to, replicate the, the game.
Yeah, that's. I'm like, that's so genius. Oh my god! And they smash. So that's another.
Okay.
That's another thing. And the extra episode, extra OVAs. But overall, story's really good. The girls in it, very likable. Each one of them has their own story, has their own reasons why they're the way they are, reasons why they're there. Main character we already know is a badass because of his backstory, and then in the later seasons, we get to see how he became there, and we're like, oh my god, that's kind of fucked up. That makes a lot of sense of the first season why he's like this, and it makes sense for the other characters of why they're like this. So that's why Fruit Gasai is there. Soundtrack's good, and yeah.
But what's bad about it?
What's bad about it?
Yeah, that's why it's on this list, right?
There's nothing bad about it.
There's nothing bad about it.
Then why is it on this list then?
Because, when you say, hey, this is an anime, but it's based on a porn game, and, you just get that nasty look of it's an eroge adaptation. And you're
Okay.
like, why is it an eroge adaptation? And you're like, okay, well, because you don't go out and be like, yo, Furuka Kasai is it's such top 8, and then they tell you what's it about, and it's like,
Again, Dukie Delight is also guilty pleasure.
It's also guilty pleasure too. That's why it's Dukie Delights. And like if you said this to somebody and you told them the synopsis, the person that you're telling it to would probably look at you like a piece of shit. That's why it's a Dukie Delight.
Right.
I don't know if we put that out there. Dukie Delight is also like a guilty pleasure.
Dukie Delight.
That's why Furuka Kasai is there. Yeah, Dukie Delight. Sorry.
Okay, I was like,
there's one of the characters who have a dog who has a dog personality. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna get into it. Next up, School Days. Do I really need to say much? It's School Days. If you haven't seen School Days, I mean,
Don't.
Are you really? I mean, go watch it first of all.
Don't watch it.
Go watch School Days.
This is like actual trash.
This is actually really good.
Is it actual trash? Though?
It's not. I think it gets a bad rap. I think people like Sebastian are arrogant and don't want to see how good this anime is. Go watch School Days. Do it. You will love the main character.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean, it's School Days at this point. If you haven't watched it, just go watch it. You'll see why. I mainly like this for the ending. And
that's honestly the only thing that saves this anime. The only reason why it's even popular.
Yeah.
And like the
it's because of the ending.
Circle.
And you're like, you know what? Yeah, that slap. That ending slap. Furuka Kasai slaps because it's literally an arrowgate with the movie budget anime. And School Day slaps because of the ending. That's what carries each one of these animes into being a Dukie Delights. And yeah, that's my list. There we go, boys.
Right. Dang.
Pretty good.
That took about half an hour, so this is
it took about 50 minutes.
All right. Next one. Hold up, let me I gotta delete my name so it doesn't okay.
All right,
you ready?
Yeah, who's going up?
Let's see.
Sebastian.
Actually,
no, is it actually me?
it's Raymond.
No fucking way.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let's see. Hold on.
All right. You know what? This is kind of actually what I was hoping for.
You were hoping for this? Why were you hoping for this?
Yeah, get like one of me and Sebastian first, and then have you go in the middle.
Oh, dear God.
So we can compare.
Okay. I don't know how quick this will upload. I'll fucking see. I'm not excited. Okay.
Let's see.
Alright, I'm putting in a general shot.
Let's
Okay.
see.
Alright. Should be uploaded now. Wait. Is it gonna upload? Oh my god. I'm gonna upload. No!
Nope.
How do I send it? How do I send it? How do I send it?
It should be there, and then you should put file, and then you just press enter.
Oh my god! There it is.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay.
What the fuck? Hold up. Okay. All right. There's three entries that really surprised me on this.
Really?
Really?
Three? Two of them. Actually, yeah, three.
Three?
Yeah. Only one for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna be real fucking quick with it because I don't know how to describe
Normie.
an
I'm
anime.
just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
Normie. Just kidding. I actually really like this, the way you set it up.
Yeah.
It actually looks really nice.
Looks kind of dope. Anyways, I'm like, as a normie, I don't fucking watch anime for that too much. But I mean, here, I'm gonna start it off from left to right, same as Angel. Spy Family. I'm like, yo, that is the most recent anime that I've been watching, consistently, it's the only anime that I've been watching on every single release, which is, was it Sunday? Saturday?
Saturday, I think.
Saturday?
I think
Yeah,
it
it
was
was Saturday on
Yeah.
Crunchyroll. It's it just has a nice blend of both like action, comedy, and like I don't know. It and then it's also like I don't know how to describe it, bro. I really don't know how to describe Spy Family. I just genuinely love the chemistry.
It's just
between
nice
all
and
three.
wholesome.
It's nice and wholesome. I just like the chemistry between
Yeah.
all three characters. I'm watching the Japanese dub. Yeah,
Mhm.
and because at first I was watching the English and I was like, it was alright. Usually I like watching English dubs, but this was the first anime that I genuinely like the Japanese dub.
Uh-huh.
Fucking Anya steals the show. I'm not gonna fucking.
Yeah, dude.
Anya,
I've-
Anya and her voice actor, the way she fucking kills it in every fucking scene she's in. I fucking love it. It's so cute.
Mhm. Yeah, I've said that Anya is literally the shit poster of the show.
Yeah.
And,
Her fucking
You love her for it.
shit eating grin. It's so fucking funny.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bro, and the soundtracks. I think my personal favorite is the fucking season 1 ending because I know season 2 just started. But the season 1 ending song, I fuck with it so much. Wholesome. Anyways,
Awesome
that's
stuff.
Spy Family. I like that. This is one of the. It's one of, let's see, maybe 3. It's one of 3 of the recent animes I like. I'll get into the other 2. Which the next one, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I was like, you guys already fucking talked about it. I'm assuming, right?
Literally, this
Yeah.
list was just made a second ago
Right.
without all these recent enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys talked about it last podcast, but I think for me personally, why I liked it more was because it dived. So let me just get that out of the way. Cyberpunk 2077, it gets a lot of shit, but I genuinely like that game, and I like the environment. I like the world that it's set in. 2077, just fucking overrun by technology and people just living. It's not even just people at that point. Like people are just robots at this point, getting cybernetics. And honestly, just Cyberpunk being the anime being able to fucking dive deep into the world again. It's a no-brainer. I personally like it just because of that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, but the ending though,
Ooh.
dude.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
I've heard.
Ooh. The ending.
You've heard? I thought you watched it.
Ooh. The ending's pretty good.
I got to the 6th episode.
Oh, you're not even
Oh.
done? He's not done yet?
No, I'm
No.
not done.
Oh.
I've been binging Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't say shit. But holy. Yeah.
Don't worry. I know.
No, but yeah, I was like, overall, another good anime, in my opinion. Now, Naruto, that's my third one coming up to the list. That's a very fucking normie answer, I fucking know that. A lot of people always say Naruto is their best anime, but for me, it's the first anime that fucked me up, in my opinion. I was like, what was it? Was it the season 1 ending song? What was it? I think it was called Wind. I think that's the name of the song. Every time I hear that song, dude, that shit fucks me up. That shit, tears. Every time I hear it, it's tears. I'm not gonna cap. Just the fact that Naruto's alone in the world and just fucking going against everybody trying to prove him wrong. Holy shit. That still gets me. That still fucks me up. And then, yeah, it's the fight scenes. In general, this anime makes me invoke so many emotions like sadness and fucking adrenaline.
Mhm.
I've never felt so much adrenaline watching an anime, like watching like fucking just all the fight scenes. Yeah. and then for the next one.
Okay, this is the one that really was like, whoa.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
he's talked about it. He's talked
I
about
did-
it before.
I know he's
Like,
talked about it. I just didn't know it was gonna be on this list.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
part that surprised
I
me
expected
the
it
most.
to be on this list because of how much he said he liked it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now this anime was my first exposure to fucking romantic comedies. Tanakawa, right? That's how you pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost on the same level as Spy Family of how wholesome it is,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
and just how purely innocent the main character is.
And so,
Yeah, Nasakun is. Yeah, he's a baller.
yeah, in the weirdest way possible. You when you watch this man, you wouldn't think he would be.
Yeah, no.
He's just like,
yeah.
oh man, I just want to fall in love with a girl. I just want to have a girlfriend. And it just coincidentally is the one that fucking saves his life. He's like,
He saves his life, and you're like, oh,
and he's like,
damn.
I'm gonna marry you. And fuck it, it happens. That's another thing why I like it. It gets straight to the fucking point. It's with Naruto. The one thing I hated was I'm gonna be honest. With all animes, I'm kind of a sucker for romance plots. And
Yeah.
with Naruto, dude,
Everyone is.
I was like, bro, it fucking dragged on. It nothing happened with Naruto up until fucking, what was it? It's called the last Naruto movie. I think it was literally called the last. It has like, it finally develops the relationship between Naruto and Hinata. I was like, dude, finally, fucking A. That took like 6 months of me just binge watching. I'm like, now you fucking get to it. But Tanakawa, it just gets straight to it, and then the rest of the show is just them enjoying their lives together, which is fucking awesome. Which is what I like.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost made my list too. I'm not gonna
Really?
lie. Pretty. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, if we were doing the manga list, definitely
Yeah.
on the list. I fucking love Tonakawa's manga so
And,
much. It's so
As soon as you
good.
fucking mentioned romantic comedies, I was like, bro. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, I already got one.
Yeah, definitely Tonakawa. It's really good. I really love Tonakawa.
Yeah, dude. And then the next one, Erased.
That's the other one that surprised
That
me.
one's the one that surprised me.
Really?
I haven't heard you talk about Erase.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what are you guys' opinion on it before I get to?
I haven't watched it,
You
so that's
haven't
why I was
watched
like, I haven't watched Erase.
I've
no.
only heard that it was really good up until the last bit.
The last,
That's about it, really.
Yeah.
yeah, the last,
Like the
two
last
episodes?
episode, maybe. I
That's
think.
what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because I think, what is it? I think there's only like 12, 13 episodes, maybe. I forgot how many. I know it's a pretty relatively short anime. But just the whole the synopsis of the story is basically, dude, I forgot his name, but the main character, he's what was it? He was like biking. I think he was, or no, he was delivering a pizza. He was delivering food, I think, and then he gets into a car crash. And then somehow he, like, transports back in time to when he was an elementary student. And he starts having these memories of, like, this one girl who was shy. Dude, it's been a while since I've seen it, but when I watched it, it was a nice, like, mystery thriller. Again, I'm a sucker for those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was overall a really nice story. It's unique from what I've seen, because I think at the time I was just getting off of Naruto, so I was like,
Yeah.
and I was like burnt out. I was like, dude, I can't watch another anime. I thought the only animes that existed were like fucking, like Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, the big shit. So I was like, dude,
Mhm.
I don't want to watch anything that big. And I was like, all the other animes, they seem like fantasy. Didn't seem to grab my interest. But then I saw this one, I was like, you know what? I fuck with this one. Yeah, so the whole mystery aspect and the time travel, just overall, pretty good for me. And then the next one,
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
So the next one, again, it's a normie answer. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Dude, I don't even know how to describe Full Metal Alchemist. I think it's the first anime that fucking made me. Besides Attack on Titan, it was the first anime that made me feel true. That got me fucked up. I was like, the fight scenes and everything. They were like the way it opened. It was just Ed and Alphonse just chasing a criminal, and he's like action packed, and you're like, oh, okay, this is gonna be a fucking dope anime. But then it gets to that one scene. Everyone fucking knows, the Chimera.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh no.
See, I feel like I'm one of the only few people that actually didn't like how they did that in Brotherhood. I enjoyed that like way more in the
The manga or in the
the other
original?
one, the first one,
the first one.
the first Full Metal.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, there was that moment, and there was also, what was the lieutenant's name?
Hodgins.
Han? Was it?
See, ignore me. No, but Hughes.
Hughes, there you go.
Hughes. And it was, dude, he was the only lighthearted character, and he was kind of like the role model, the counselor to Ed and Alphonse. Like they made him, he was the one guiding them, basically, proving that there's still good in the world. And then all of a sudden, just bam, and I was like, no fucking way. And I was just, why? Yeah.
It's in the heart.
Yeah. So I was like, at the time, the first anime to definitely keep me on my toes because I didn't know who else was gonna fucking die or who else was just not gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like, there's that one. And then the third recent anime that came out this year or last year, Jujutsu Kaisen. And this one personally, characters, I'm kind of okay with the characters, but the fight scenes are what really fucking get it to me.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
Mappa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mappa.
The fucking fight scenes, the animation alone, holy shit. When it's fucking Itadori and Toto, when they're teaming up together fighting. What was that? What was that one enemy that they were fighting? But you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That the flower nature.
Yeah, dude, that fight scene alone, just like every time Toto clapped, and it's just fucking back and forth, just going. The way they fucking animated that shit was just chef's kisses, in my opinion. And then and I was like, now they got the fucking movie Zero on Crunchyroll. So
the movie, it was like, it wasn't even that much of an improvement on the animation because the animation was already great.
Yeah, it was basically just a 2-hour long episode in a sense.
Yes.
Yeah. But overall, the fight scene, it was just the fight scenes in that show, great. And then the last one, Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, I knew this one.
Yeah. I was like,
I think everyone
I would
knew
have been
this.
surprised if this wasn't on the list.
No, it's on my doggy doo-doo. I was kidding. No. Cowboy Bebop, I think it's... I don't know. I really don't know how to describe it. All I know is just I genuinely love the show. Like, I have a fucking Cowboy Bebop wallet. I bought like the fucking movie that's inaccessible to anywhere. I was like so excited to watch that shit.
Nice. Still haven't watched it.
Really? You still haven't watched it?
No, I have not watched Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
I only saw the first episode, and I'm like, you know what? I'll come back to this. And then I did it.
Yeah. I think it's just Spike's nonchalant, like, fucking, just doesn't give a fuck about the world because he's already lost everything.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking complete badass, and I think that's why I like this show. Yeah. Honestly, I wish I could describe any of these animes in more description, but I genuinely can't because I just don't know how to. But I get
it.
These top 8 out of these 8 animes, these are my favorite ones. Like if I had to choose.
That's a good list. That's a good list.
Yeah. Honestly, when you guys said you were surprised, I thought it was gonna be like dog shit. I think you're like, what the fuck are these ones?
No, it is. It's very, very.
Oh no.
Very normie, very dark.
Yeah, for sure.
I was only surprised for Erased.
Erased.
I was surprised for Spike's Family Erased and
I mean, Spy Family is pretty.
Kawaii.
It's really good. It's like
I wasn't again. I don't know. I just wasn't expecting on the list. I was expecting on Raymond's list because it was new. I'm like, I'll give it a couple seasons.
Yeah. Honestly, for Spy Family, if they got to like a certain arc in the manga, it would have been on my top 10 or top 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what it's got right now, it feels like a very.
It's pretty damn good.
I haven't read the manga.
Yeah.
I haven't read any of these mangas.
Mm-hmm.
If any of these,
any
of these animes have a manga.
For Tonakaku, legit, if it would have gone the next couple arcs at the end of the anime, it probably would have made my list too.
That's crazy.
Because it gets really good. It gets really wholesome when we get introduced to other characters and Toast. God, I fucking love Toadstool. But overall, very good list, Raymond.
Okay, bet,
I like
bet.
it. I like it.
Alright.
No, I don't see anything that I disagree with.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I will now. now
All right,
when
now
we
let's
get to that.
let's see your Dukie Delights.
Dukie Delight, bro. No, I'm not. All right. Let's see this.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see this.
I'm ready to see this. I'm excited.
All right. Sending the Dukie Delight. 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Let's
there you
see, y'all. Oh my God!
Oh my God. This is.
I even called them before. I'm like, dude, if I see SE on this pitch.
I know when you were talking about this shit, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what he says after I put it. Okay, look. What is this called? What are these two enemies called? They're not. I want to say dogs.
Dress Up Darlings are rom com.
No, I was
Enemy Horny
talking
too.
about that's the segment.
Oh, the segment.
Duke.
What was it? It wasn't.
Dukie Delight.
Yeah, Dukie Delights. There you go. So my Dukie Delights
Guilty pleasures.
/ guilty pleasures. First one is gonna be SAO. Oh my God! Look. This is honestly, I'm not proud of it, but I think this was my second anime I've ever watched back in middle school.
Uh huh.
At first it was Naruto, but at first Naruto didn't capture my interest, so I stopped it, and I just stopped watching anime entirely because I was like, anime is not good. And then I watched Sword Art, and I was like, oh my God, this is actually good.
It's kind of weird how similar our fucking interests are.
Yeah. And then now I get out of high school, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let's rewatch SAO. I rewatched it, and I fucking hate it. I hate it, and I hate the fact that I liked it at the time. But you know, I think most of my hate stems from the second part of season 1.
Oh yeah.
Or would that be considered season 2? Would that be considered season 2?
Yeah,
Or second?
season 1.
Season 1?
Season
Okay.
1. The fairy arc?
Oh my God. Alpine? Holy Jesus Christ.
God.
If I could erase any arc from existence in my mind, it would be that one.
It would be everyone's.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No one liked the
Yeah,
Alpine arc.
look. Because first season was fucking great. You know, the idea of being trapped in a video game world and you know, you die in the game, you die in real life. And you know that meme? And honestly, in grand scheme of things, I thought that was a genuinely good concept because I think the only anime that's done it was Dot Hack, I think. Right?
Uh-huh.
Am I right
Yes.
about that?
And Log Horizon.
Okay. Yeah. Those two. So I was like, this was my first exposure to that. And I was like, I was pretty big into the fantasy genre at the time, so I was like, yo, this is fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I get to the second season, I'm like, it's boring now. There's no danger. There's no immediate danger.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe besides the fact that Austin is still in the coma. Okay, besides that, but the immediate threat of you know, losing your life is gone. So it's that aspect. I'm like, shit. It doesn't have it going for them anymore. But then the relationship between him and his sister.
You gotta let it go.
Oh my God.
Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
I never felt so uncomfortable with an anime until I watched that season. That's it. Okay, you know what? I won't even explain it. That season alone made me hate the rest of it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean, it got good at Gun Gale. In my opinion, I do like that art.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't like it.
I love Gun Gale.
Yeah, Gun Gale.
I did enjoy what's her name? The sniper girl.
Xenon?
Xenon. Yeah, I enjoyed her like story and stuff, but I don't know. Overall, I
And
just
then-
didn't really enjoy it.
Alicization, it's an alright one. I know they're still going. Yeah, but
I think they
like,
finished.
No, they got a movie coming up.
Oh, that's
Or is it a?
like a prequel. Not prequel. It's gonna be in Aincrad.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be like Asuna,
oh, I see.
like her journey before he meets Kirito. Or she meets Kirito.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I was like, yeah, that second season really did it for me. But overall, the premise was good, and I still kind of rewatch it. At least the first part of this first season. I rewatched that, and then I tried my best to just get through the second part. Try not to remember anything. All right, there is that one.
When the scenes come up and you're just like, nope, not canon. Nope. They're not related.
Oh my god. Okay, and then
Okay.
for the second.
All right. Tell me why dress up darlings.
Yes, my second one is
From what I heard.
and you know, this is why I had to preface this that this was a guilty pleasure because I hate the fact that I enjoyed it.
No, I mean, yeah, this is definitely the definition of a guilty
pleasure. Like,
Yes.
when I first saw the clips on YouTube, they were really wholesome clips. I'm not gonna cap. Miriam like falling in love with Gojo. It was so cute, and I was like, this is nice. And then I proceeded to watch the entire show.
And then I got jebaited.
And then it was no longer wholesome. It was more. You're horny now, horny punk.
The bat comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, the animations. They didn't need to be that detailed. In my opinion. I was like, it really caught me off guard. I'll say that much. It was very lewd. It was very lewd. Probably one of the first animes that I watched was pretty lewd, in my opinion.
Angel laughs in High School DxD.
Yeah, I know. Fucking comparison to Angel.
What do you mean? It's they're practically the same.
High School DxD. You watched a lot of shit. This was my first time watching anything like close to that, and I was like, oh dear God. Anyways, those are my two. Last one, I had a good time watching it, but I feel bad about myself.
Right?
I was there for the romance. Yes.
Everyone enjoys the romance.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But yeah, those are my two.
What should I say? Pretty good list.
You think so? Pretty good list.
Or like overall.
Overall? Okay. But Angel? Oh, I think Angel.
Oh no.
Oh no. Did it happen again?
Oh no.
Dude, it'd be so funny if it actually happened again. Didn't it happen around this time too?
Yeah, like around the 2.5 hour mark.
Oh no. It's like compute all this.
Oh jeez. We'll just give it a minute.
Yeah. If not, we are going to be continuing on with Sebass.
Yeah, let me just get that up right now and just be ready to send it. Just know that when I made this, I mean, I'm gonna update it when I send it to you.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna update ours pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, your the top 8 one is pretty clean.
For mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
It's just,
because I mean,
for me,
yeah.
what?
No, I was like, for me, maybe we'll see. Because as you said, Chainsaw Man. Holy shit! I think when I watch that, that's definitely gonna replace something.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh. No.
Ooh.
All right, we'll just take a quick break then.
Yeah.
And all right.
Well,
Alright.
we're back.
Well,
I'll cut it.
little
I'll cut.
break.
Yeah, I took a nice little break. The technical difficulties.
Oh yeah. What do you think of Raymond's list?
We're on the Raymond's
Yeah,
thoughts. Pretty good list. Again, like I was surprised by
Did you hear that?
Tony Kaku. and oh my god, we're dying on Discord, boys. Hello.
Yes.
I know.
Hello.
I was just saying, like, what's your opinion overall?
Oh, my opinion, it's a pretty good list. I actually really, again, I was surprised for Tony Kaku, Erase, and Spy X Family.
Okay.
The other titles, I was like, okay, you know what, I expected this.
I expected.
But for Fly Me to the Moon or Tony Kaku, Spy Family, Erase, I was like, you know what, that's actually not as normie as I thought. Not as normie as I believed.
Aside from like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, aside from Jujutsu Kaisen, Full Metal, Cowboy Bebop, Naruto, and Spy. Like, yeah. Like Edge Runners, again.
I don't think a lot of people watch Edge Runners.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, and
like,
it's too early to come out to be called normie. I think we gotta wait a bit till we can really define it as a normie. The dog shit animes or Dukie Delights, SAO. Yeah, for some reason I'm like, this is probably gonna be on the list, but maybe it's not. And Just Stop Darling surprised me for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I know you talked about it, and I'm like, yeah, lady like Dress Up Darling.
Yeah.
I heard good things about it. I'll probably watch it, and maybe it'll be on my list one day.
Yeah.
I heard the manga's really good, so I'll probably give that a shot.
For Dress Up Darling?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I heard nothing but good things with the manga, so. Overall, good list. Good list. I like it.
Alright, bad.
All right, Sebastian.
Oh boy.
You're up.
Oh boy. Let me pull it up then.
Time to dissect your list and make fun of you.
Time to touch.
No. Alright.
Yes.
I just gotta find it first. Alright. Boom. And then get ready.
Okay, I have my eyes closed.
Well, okay. Well, okay. It didn't send. What the hell? It's not sending, bro. Alright, hold on. Give me a second, cause it's literally not sending. There you go. There you go.
There it is. Hey.
Alright, there you go. That's my list.
All right.
I see it. Oh wow.
Oh, you see it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see it. You know.
It's a colorful list.
Yeah, I kind of figured that it would be close, at least close to.
Yeah.
Angels.
I was trying to make it bigger. Oh no, just I was trying to make it bigger, right, so you guys can see. Of course, it's gonna be fixed in after this, but yeah. So that's my list. Shoot. Okay, I guess we'll start top left. Attack on Titan. Shoot. Basically everything Angel said. It's just I love the music. It was definitely like a combination of animation, music, story, characters, and what's another factor? it's probably like the first anime that I actually like theorized on a lot of things. Like, there's no other anime that made me do like a deep dive into discussion theories and all that jazz. Oh shoot. Look, okay, I thought
No,
this
no,
word
you're
was...
good. You're good. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Maybe for Angel.
Oh jeez. All right, we'll give it a second then.
Yeah. If it cuts again, I think we should wait till yours for the
what?
next podcast. Wait, what?
Huh? What happened?
You literally said nothing. After
Oh,
we're
I'm
like,
sorry. I might have muted my mic. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. We were worried. We're like, oh no, he probably like unplugged.
It got real quiet. It's like, oh no, man. No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you're.
Okay, I didn't want another incident to happen.
No, yeah, you're
All
good.
right. But where was I? But yeah, no, Attack on Titan. I think I saw Attack on Titan back in like 2013 when it first came out, and it was just like one of the first animes that I watched. Definitely like not the very first, but just like first 10.
The first couple.
The first couple. And I remember I was like, that's pretty cool. Like the action. I was excited to see what was in the basement, but then you get to that, so I'm like, okay then. And I was like, oh, that's it. That's all they're gonna leave it off on. I actually thought that the way they ended it was because they like ran out of budget or whatever. Not budget, but like they just kind of cut the story off right there and then. And I thought the story was done. It was like, cause after like what 4 years, nothing came out. So I was like, oh, I guess that was it for Attack on Titan. That was okay. And then we jump forward to 2019. I was going like on an anime binge. I was watching, or I should say, like a story-driven anime binge, because it was right after I watched Full Metal, and I was like, what's another like really good anime people have been talking about? And I found Attack on Titan again, and I'm like, oh my god, there's a season 2. Oh, after like 4 years. Oh, not 4 years. At that time it was like 7, right?
Dang, really? It took that long?
6. Yeah, it took me 6 years to come back. But here's the funny thing. Apparently, I actually did watch the second season because I just remembered a while ago that I was watching the second season through YouTube, like little short videos.
Yeah.
And what I thought I was watching were OVAs.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I remember you talking about this.
Yeah, I talked about this before. Like I was like, oh wow, Attack on Titan has OVAs, because I heard before that they had OVAs, but it was on Netflix on the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, I thought that what season 2 was on YouTube were the OVAs, and I just remember being so confused because like they even titled the episodes like episode or OVA 8, right? So I assumed, oh, this is the 8th OVA. Now, bro, I was watching the 8th episode of the second season. And it was always like, it was really cut up, really short. It was like 8 minutes. And I was like, man, this is kind of trash, not gonna lie. And then flash forward 2 years and I started watching season 2 and I'm like, oh shoot.
Like, I've been watching season 2.
I've already seen this. No, but like, once I started watching the second season for real, you know, I was like, wow, this is crazy, because the animation was nothing like I've ever seen before, and like the way the story was presented, I was like, dang, bro, this is some real top quality stuff. And yeah, this is how like I started the Attack on Titan like snowball into just loving the show. Definitely the third season, I think it's my favorite, like Angel. And yeah, I'm enjoying the fourth one. I'm like, God dang it. I've been holding off from reading the manga. I read the manga after the third season up till like episode 8 of the season 4, part 1, and I stopped myself. I'm like, I can't spoil myself. But yeah, that's Attack on Titan. Then next on my list is Violet Evergarden.
This is what actually got me. I never thought you would ever see this.
But really?
Yeah, I never thought you'd watch it because I've heard about it and I've seen like a good couple episodes and I never would picture you watching this.
No, bro. Oh my god, I watched this. I think before Attack on Titan.
What?
Like,
Wait, did this come out before Attack on Titan?
Way... Yeah, I saw this like in 20.
I
like,
did expect this on the list.
A year after it came out.
What the
Like
fuck?
2017, I think.
No way. Okay.
Yeah, no. I love this anime. This anime, I freaking loved it. I've already told Angel and Alan how much I love this anime. I don't know. I think just like I said, like everything I love about Attack on Titan is in here in Violet Evergarden. Except for plot. Plot's kind of like very low stakes compared to Attack on Titan. But here for Violet Evergarden, I love the animation, the music, the aesthetic. I really love like that 1920s, 30s vibe, I guess. Right? And I don't know. I think this is the first anime that made me like ugly cry.
Ugly cry.
Yeah, no, like
Same
really
here.
bawl my eyes out, man.
Same here.
Like on that episode 10, the darn episode 10, man.
That episode 10. God dang, if you don't cry in that episode, you don't got a soul.
Yeah. And what do you call it? I remember. Oh shoot! I think I watched the dub first, and it was like also the first anime that transitioned me into watching like the sub for like all animes afterwards. But this definitely was an anime that got me into watching like the Japanese dub for like everything. I love Violet's like story of like her becoming more human, I guess, right? And just her journey to discovering herself and realizing what she's done, but learning to accept herself. And God, there's not much else I can say about this anime. I freaking love it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah.
I definitely
everything
recommend everyone to watch it.
I might give it a shot. I definitely might. Yeah, I might give it a shot because I've had someone
really
to tell
good.
me about it, and I'm like, the other anime that actually made me ugly cry was Your Lie in April. That one made me ugly cry.
Oh, see, I got spoiled for that one, so I expected it. I think if I didn't got spoiled on Your Lie, I definitely would have ugly cried.
Yeah.
Alright then. Next one, Code Geass. Basically everything that Angel said of just like whatever he said. Yeah,
When Angel said copy and paste,
copy
that's
and
what I
paste.
think.
Yeah. I watched Code Geass. I remember watching Code Geass on Netflix like at the same time as I was watching Full Metal. And honestly, it was either between Code Geass or Full Metal being on this list. But then I was thinking, after the years, I think I've grown to not like Full Metal as much as I do with Code Geass now. However, I do have a lot of issues with Code Geass. I love the story up to a certain point, and I'm one of those rare people who actually don't really like the ending. I am one of those people.
Yeah, you're one of those people.
It's literally just me and one guy. No, I mean overall, I love the mech stuff. It's probably like the first mech anime that really like kept me into the story. Because there's a lot of mech animes I started before watching Code Geass that I'm like, I'm not really a big fan of like mech. It was that and Gurren Lagann. But I'll get to that soon. Yeah, no, it was just like it was so weird watching like these two great like or widely regarded great animes at the same time, because I was just thinking, oh my god, how have I been watching so much anime and not seeing Code Geass or Full Metal? Sadly, I was watching Code Geass on Netflix while I was in Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
and that's region locked in Mexico. So
That's
I got
region
to,
locked?
like, yeah, I got to like the 12th episode on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I'll finish Full Metal first, and then I'll continue Code Geass. And then I got back home, and I'm like, where's Code Geass? So I had to wait like 2 years for Code Geass to finally come back, or not come back, but just get put on Crunchyroll, or not Crunchyroll, Netflix. Sorry, on Netflix. And then I finally continued it, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I've been cooked out of this great anime.
Yeah, now that both of you have it, I definitely gotta watch it.
Nah, it's pretty good. I'm definitely like just on the one of the few people that have a lot of problems with this anime. That's just me. I just for the second season, I just saw a lot of I guess writing problems. I just felt like the authors kind of just like put shit together and hope it all works out, and it somehow works out. Like, it's really weird. I described it as like watching somebody. I forgot my own analogy. Like a car crash, right? But like the car never actually crashes. It keeps on going, like nothing ever happened, and it's like that was a shit show, but it worked out and everything's fine, so it's okay. So that's my experience with Code Geass. And then for the ending, I'm not gonna say like obviously for spoiler reasons for Raymond, but I just thought it was very unrealistic of how things played out. But that's just me. That's me. I still love Code Geass. Like, it's in my top 8, so
Alright.
there it is.
Alright,
That's
okay.
good.
Gurren Lagann. Man, I this anime. I think this anime became my personality for like good 4 months.
What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean?
Because I've heard about it. I've heard about this anime. I've never seen it. I've been told it's good. But
Alright, it's pretty good.
It almost made my list for sure. Oh God.
It wasn't.
If it was for High School DxD. Yeah, it was on my list until
And you switched
until
it
High
out.
School DxD. Yeah, until High School DxD came up, and I'm like, and Penny is talking. I'm like, oh, I just like this one more.
Yeah. I just think because alongside Code Geass, it was like oh, you know what? I was wrong. It's also another anime that I ugly cried to.
So,
3 animes. 3. I was pretty young. I was like I think it was either freshman year or like last year of middle school when I watched this. And it was also the first anime that I actually watched not on my phone, but on a TV. So I'm like,
let's go.
yo. I still watch anime on my phone. I should really stop. I don't watch anime on like on a laptop or TV. I just have it on my little tiny screen. That's my
Yeah, I should probably do that too.
Oh, you do too? Okay. I
Yeah,
thought I was
you're
crazy
not the
for
only
doing
one.
that.
No, don't worry about it, bro. I got a TV. I got a TV.
Yeah, it's just.
I don't
super
use
easy,
it.
Just like boot up Crunchyroll on my PlayStation and just play it. But like now, I'm like, I just watch it. But no, Gurren Lagann. I just love the story. I love the characters. Really, like plot doesn't make sense. It's a trigger anime. Usually, some trigger animes just the plot just doesn't make any fucking sense.
You don't need it.
You
don't
don't
need it.
You don't need it. It's just about the feels, man. The feels.
the feels.
I think that it was definitely more of a character-driven story. So that's
Yes.
And I don't really mind whether an anime is plot-driven or character-driven. Like Attack on Titan's plot-driven, and Code Geass is it's like a mixture of both. So Gurren Lagann is the other spectrum of being solely character-driven. I love Kamina. He was such a great like big brother figure, and I think the first one I've seen like in any media. So he like really stood out for me as a character. Simone, I was like, oh, you know what? Simone's pretty cool. He's pretty chill. I just love his like little relationship with Kamina. Yoko just being Yoko, just being there.
Yoko just being.
Yoko. I mean, she's a great character. It's just that like. She did stuff in the story. It just can't remember right now. Yeah. I just love how like crazy this anime gets. Like Trigger really went wild with just like its anime or its style choices and stuff. Cause little fact, for most of the episodes, they really like, or early episodes, they switched directors a lot. So you would have like totally different styles. Well, not totally different, but like
Pretty
like
significant
very
difference.
noticeable like style differences.
Yeah.
And like how it's directed, how the shots were made. Sometimes even the character designs, they get like little changes. Like they get simplified sometimes, or maybe they get really highly detailed. And that's what I like really like, except for episode 4. Nobody talks about episode 4. All right, we just leave that.
Yes.
Pretend it never
No one
happened.
talks about episode.
Yeah, and I think it just like it really nicely wrapped up, despite like the ending of the anime just going balls to the walls, right? But that's what I love about it, because it doesn't really care. It's like it just does what it wants.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of perfect how Fully Cooley comes after this, because it's the same reasons why I love Gurren Lagann is why I love Fully Cooley. Like Fully Cooley, like Angel said, it's just it's just the kind of
Fully
anime
Cooley.
that's it's like the story on the surface level. It's like it's just whatever, right? They do whatever, and it's just a bunch of randomness. But when you actually like get to look into the themes it's trying to tell, it's pretty deep, bro. It gets you in the cook, bro.
That is true.
Yeah, of course the music. It's probably like the first anime that made me like really addicted to like a band. Because there was a time where I would just listen to an album from The Pillows like on repeat for like hours. I did watch this on YouTube, so I didn't have like the best quality. But I mean, I still loved it. It's definitely like a very impactful anime that like changed a lot of what I do now in terms of like music and stuff.
Dang.
Right. It got me into playing the guitar. So I gotta thank Fully Cooley for that.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, and Fully Cooley that inspired me a lot too. It's really good. I fucking love that show so much.
Yeah. First season was obviously the best. Cause nothing could beat the first season. Yeah, it's really
First
great.
season's great.
Second season was alright. It was pretty good.
It's
I
pretty good. I
enjoyed
love
it.
the second season.
Yeah, third season, I gave up on it.
I did not like the third season.
I mean, the music, it's sad though, because it has some of my favorite like fucking songs.
Probably the best album.
I know. My favorite album is in the third season, which is really sad.
Yeah, because I'm like, God damn it.
And like my top 5 favorite songs, like half of them are in the third season too. So I'm like,
In the
God
third
dang it.
season, favorite song is probably the episode I hate the most. I'm like, why? This song slaps, but the story's garbage.
Yeah. Speaking of garbage stories, let's talk about JoJo.
All the JoJo fans just got triggered.
No,
You're like,
everybody
"No!"
knows that the JoJo stories are just like, what? They don't make sense, but that's why we love it. JoJo, Angel, you remember back when I was
JoJo is just a
how
Persona
many-
reference. Okay, I'll say that much.
Alright, now you're really pissed off. JoJo.
Now you pissed off the JoJo fans. We just got him back.
Angel knows how like addicted I was to JoJo, because I was making
yeah.
JoJo references all the time. I was that JoJo fan.
You were that JoJo.
Yeah, I was like speaking in Japlanglish,
Japlanglish?
Japlingish?
English, I guess.
Yeah, English.
English. Okay. Just like just quoting the characters and all that. I don't know. Something resonated with me in JoJo. Like the first season, it was kind of boring, but I was glad I went through it because it really kind of sets up everything else. And you like it. It pays back later on. JoJo. it's so hard to describe JoJo because it's just how like out there it is. Because
Yeah.
it's definitely probably the most unique like anime series, in my opinion. Because just of how it handles characters, fights, and like just overall wackiness, right? It's literally JoJo's bizarre adventure, and this anime definitely encapsulates the word bizarre. Yeah, second season, definitely the second season was what really got me invested because of just like the characters of like all the JoJos. Like Joseph Joestar, he was definitely like a new archetype, I guess, that I haven't seen in anime. Like just a like, well, actually no, not really. But he felt super unique to me at the time, just being like goofy and kind of like headstrong, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I really loved how they made like these super muscular people be so very manly. They're like the straightest, gayest people I've ever seen. Gayest, straightest people I've ever seen, right? Like you literally just see ass cheeks like in the first like 5 episodes. And
you're just like, it's JoJo.
it's JoJo, yeah. No. Average JoJo fan. Just watching naked men. No, and the opening, this is the first anime that actually made me enjoy openings. Like before JoJo, I skipped openings like a motherfucker, man.
I know this.
I don't think I've ever watched like an opening in its entirety until I watched JoJo. Because I think JoJo openings are like, they're so unique. They have so much color, so much like crazy. I wouldn't say direction, but just how they frame things and all that stuff. And just watching, I love how watching these openings give you zero context clue what this show's gonna be about. Like even the openings that show scenes from the anime, you're like, what the like you get more confused watching the openings. No,
it's not like Attack on Titan where it shows you everything.
No, especially since this is like the first anime I've seen that does multiple protagonists every season. Because synopsis. Every season goes through a different JoJo. It goes through the generations of the Joestar family, from the first one, Jonathan Joestar, to Joseph Joestar, Jotaro Kujo, which is like everyone's like most popular JoJo, right? Of their favorite family, I guess. Right? I think everyone's seen Jotaro. Him in his like black overcoat and like hat.
Oh, okay.
Bad boy vibe,
yeah.
I guess, right?
That's definitely the
Everyone's-
yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah. And it goes on to Josuke Hishigata. I think that's the same. And then Giorno Giovanna. Definitely the most gayest one, but the gayest straight JoJo. Pretty funny. And then so far in the anime, Jolene JoJo. I still have to continue the sixth season, but everyone says that she's the best JoJo in terms of like personality. But yeah, it's just like different. It goes through their different journeys of like whatever the fuck going on, crazy shit. Stands are such a cool concept in my opinion, and yeah, I love how wacky everything is. That's JoJo.
Yeah. Yeah.
One word to describe
like...
JoJo, just gay. I love it.
That's good.
Just gay.
That's good.
You know how many times there has been like dick to ass contact in this fucking anime, and you're just like, it's JoJo.
Enough to make multiple YouTube compilations. That's
Yeah. Alright, well, that's enough JoJo. Next on my list is Kaguya Love is War. Honestly, this wasn't gonna be on my list, but I felt like I had to throw in a rom-com. And if I was gonna throw in a rom-com, it definitely had to be Kaguya. Because I think Kaguya is like... How would you describe Kaguya?
Kaguya, dude. Again, if it what Kaguya almost made my list
That's
too.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
Kaguya.
Cinderace.
Is it actually?
It is tsundere.
I just threw
Yeah.
a word out there.
No, yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Kaguya
Holy
is
shit.
literally tsundere the anime, because everyone in this anime is a tsundere. Even the side characters.
Yeah, even the side characters.
What the
It's
fuck?
just like
yeah,
if-
this
Yeah, no, it's
Definitely.
literally just two Cinderella's trying to make each other confess.
Two genius tsunderes.
Oh,
trying
there
to
you go,
make each other
two
confess.
genius Cinderella's, and then like their little like
masters of manipulation and stuff, try to make each other confess.
and their schemes to do that.
And their schemes. It's not. Yeah, this was gonna be on my. This was gonna be on my list. This is really, really close. It was battling, Angel Beats for
Angel
making
Beats?
it on there. Yeah, if we were doing manga, which I think we're gonna do later on, definitely number one for me. It is. I've said this multiple times, and I'll keep on saying it again. Kaguya is probably, most definitely, the greatest rom-com of all time.
Oh yeah, that's why it's on
And
this list.
that's why it's a fact. It's a fact, and I can't wait for this movie.
Yeah, I think it's just because this anime really goes all out when it comes to its skits. Because usually
Yes.
it does like 2 to 3 skits per episode, and it's progressive, so it's not like completely slice of life.
Yeah,
And second season, third season definitely picks up a more streamlined plot or continuous one. And yeah, I just love like the music, or I guess the openings, right? The characters, each characters, they're all really funny in their own way. Kaguya being, the extra tsundere genius, a bit of a psychopath, I guess.
yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
She crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, she's definitely crazy.
She's crazy.
Shirogane being the equally smart, but also just kind of, he's smart, but he's also kind of dense, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love how he's kind of like a loser too in some aspects.
Oh, yeah.
Like of all the things he can't do, and then I don't know. I just love like each of their story arcs,
Mm-hmm.
and also how they interact with each other. Third season definitely picked up in its art direction, because it goes ham. There's so many references, and also just very unique ways of telling. I keep saying unique. I should say switch it up. Very interesting, I guess, ways of directing an episode. I'm sorry, my vocabulary right now is. I'm kind of. We've been recording for 3 hours.
What's another word for unique? Uniqueness.
Diverse. There you go. Very diverse ways of directing an episode. Because there was that rap episode everybody was craving about. That was crazy. And
That was my favorite episode.
and then
Guy.
God, yeah, it was crazy. And then there was the what other arcs right now? Oh shoot, I'm drawing blanks right now. I guess like the whole confession too. They're just like, wow, bro, because
they go all
it's
out.
leading up to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those animes where it's not a surprise, because they know they're gonna actually deliver and not stall this for like a millennia.
Looking at you, Rent-A-Girlfriend. Looking at you.
Looking at you.
And this anime definitely made me laugh a lot. So
Yes.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the animes that have made me actually
This is the one-
laugh my ass off multiple times. Both manga and anime.
oh yeah, no, I did get into the manga too.
Yeah.
This is for sure an anime that I will give a watch.
Dude,
I think it might be
It
second.
is definitely.
I think.
I recommend this to everybody.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure when this anime is finished, it will definitely be the best rom-com of all time.
Yeah.
Just because of how good it delivers, high quality animation, voice acting, the way it tells its story, how each character gets their time to shine. God,
Romance.
It's the romance is there. Everything seems like it's moving forward at a nice pace. And when it delivers its comedy, it really delivers its comedy.
It's really funny. I love it.
It's really fucking funny.
Yeah. Oh, and then
And it only gets better.
and it does hit you in the feels too.
Oh yeah, there
Definitely-
is some feel moments.
It goes into that. And there's these
People
characters-
know. People,
people
know. The movie that's gonna come out. People know.
Alright, I'm so excited for the movie.
Oh
my
god.
I love this anime. It's great. All right, and on to my last one. Okay, so this one, it's
Normie.
definitely no. Hold on, hear me out.
Normie.
I definitely, well, not really. A lot of normies stay away from this anime because of how long it is.
True.
That's true.
There's me.
But this one, I honestly just slapped it on here because I was really debating on whether putting like Full Metal or other animes I was thinking of, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. I just ended up deciding on One Piece, even though I'm barely on like episode 89, whatever. But honestly, even though I'm only around like episode 89, this anime definitely has so many like impactful moments that like I just had to put it up here. Because this, despite this being like a typical, actually the most like shonen anime that's been like ongoing, and God,
God,
like, you definitely feel it, right?
My God, how long it's been going for? I don't even watch the anime, but I would be fucking exhausted.
Yeah, but the fact that like people still come back to it and still regard it as the goat piece, right? Or
The goat piece.
The goat piece. I don't know, whatever they call it, right? I'm not too familiar with like the names. I know they call it Goda or Oda Goda, right? God Oda.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but like for the right reasons, because like the way the author handles like the main like plots to the arcs, because this anime is like chopped up into different arcs, and he does like a really good job at establishing like character motives, character backgrounds, who they are, what they want to be, and all these like these very deep character aspects for such a wide variety of like the members of the pirate crew.
Mm-hmm.
And also just like even side characters, like the most simple side character that probably shows up for like 5 episodes, you start to feel for him because they delve into his either motivations, background, or just a combination of both, and you just you care for the character even though he's only going to be there for 5 episodes. And this is also an anime that I actually did watch like super out of order. I think I watched like episode 700 and like a couple episodes after that to begin with, because my cousin got me into this anime. He was always watching One Piece, and I just one day decided to watch with him, and it was definitely really weird, right? Just seeing this highly stylized anime, because in One Piece you see like One Piece art and that's One Piece of how Oda draws it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got like super interested. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like watching this 700 episodes out of order or out of line or whatever, and I'm getting feels, bro. This is crazy. And I remember just like watching so many episodes from like all around the anime, just episode 700, episode 800, episode 500, episode 400. I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. What if I actually just start the anime? What if I actually start on this? And then I did. So, and then I actually, started from the beginning. And the first major arc it's probably my favorite arc in all of like shonen anime. I'm not gonna lie. Oda does a really good job in developing the main cast. And with this the first main arc, the Arlong Park arc, it really like hit it out of the park with how he's gonna establish the story of One Piece. But yeah, that's all I got to say about One Piece because I haven't watched too much of it. But even with only like under 100 episodes,
All right.
I can definitely say that this is like top tier. There's a reason why people are like, just watch it, man. Even though it's 100,000 episodes long, like you gotta watch it.
You just gotta watch it, bro. Just watch it, bro.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it looks. It's a good list. I expected most of these.
Maybe not One Piece, because I just fucking decided.
Yeah, maybe not. Probably One Piece was the one, and Kage too. Probably the ones that shocked me.
I just thought that I wanted to include a rom-com because, rom-coms are a huge part of like my early anime watch list. So I just wanted to include something that was, a big part of my anime experience. All right then.
Yeah.
Time for
the
Dukie Delights.
Dukie Delight.
I wonder what Sebastian's gonna choose. What would it
Jesus
be?
Christ! It was so quick.
What is it? What the fuck? You motherfucker!
Yeah, baby.
I can't believe it.
Let's go.
All right. I know it's at the bottom. I want to start with it first. Sword Art Online.
Yeah, baby.
Why?
Let's go.
Why?
Let's
I'm
go.
sorry. Do I gotta betray.
Fuck you, Angel.
You know what? Screw that. Put that back on the. Switch it with One Piece.
Switch it out with One Piece.
No. Okay. So for the same reasons, Raymond like or had this on the list. It's because of the first season. I'm pretty sure mostly everyone who watched Sword Art and started hating it at least goes like they have a good memory of the first half.
Yeah,
season.
like it was a really nice start.
Okay.
Yeah, and also it was like the first anime I watched too. Maybe like my third anime. Which is funny because back then when I was watching this anime, I was an anime hater. I would go out of my way to like find people who also hate anime and be like, "Yeah, you're right. It sucks. This stuff, it's garbage."
You're right. This is gross.
But then I was like, "Oh, but Sword Art, all right, it's an exception. It's an exception." I just saw someone in the comment. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Sorry. All right. So for Nisekoi. Oh, sorry. Sword Art. I was talking about Sword Art. Yeah.
If only he knew what this list was.
First half, it was great. At the time, I was really like into video games. I was getting into my like game phase of playing like RPGs.
Someone said something in the general chat. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. Because before I was always playing shooters. Actually, that was probably like 99% of all the games I played was just shooters, like Call of Duty and SOCOM. So when I first started getting RPGs, I'm like, oh wow, there's a whole other genre. I mean, back then I didn't even know there was like I didn't know any other genres really. Like I didn't know JRPGs existed. I didn't know what like platformers really were. Like I knew what platformers were, but I didn't understand that was like a genre. and all like strategy games and all that. I was aware of it, but just didn't know like genres, right?
Yeah.
Hell, like I barely figured out what a roguelike was like a couple years ago, right? So with the RPGs, I'm like, wow, this is really cool. And then I found Sword Art Online. I'm like, oh, this is like even cooler because it takes the things I like from RPGs. I think it was like Skyrim was one of them, and you're just like you're in it, right? It's like a sauce insert fantasy because fucking God, Kirito's bland as fuck. And yeah, I really enjoyed that first half, but the second half, everybody knows why it's crap. Fucking
Everyone knows why.
Inside.
I also just didn't like how they derailed from like the first half of the season. Like nothing really
Lord of
continued
the
on.
Rings bullshit.
Right. It was just like, God, like this random dude comes out of nowhere and be like, all right, time to just make things inconvenient.
This is mine now.
Yeah. And the stakes were not there. Like, yeah, sure, Asuna was gonna get married off it, but like after all the bullshit Kirito kind of pulled off in the first half, you knew that wasn't gonna happen. It was like it just felt like, when's he gonna finally beat this guy up? Right? It was just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And I was definitely put off of how everybody was so worried about dying, but the fact that you can't die, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember that one scene where Kirito was going up the tree getting shot up by like a bunch of archers?
Uh-huh.
And Leafo was like, "No, Kirito." I'm like, bro, he's gonna be fine. He's literally just gonna respawn.
He's gonna be at the bottom of the tree and not gonna lose anything because he didn't have anything in the first place.
Yeah. I know. And then second season, I'm now that I think of it, I'm just indifferent. Didn't really care for it. Third season though, Alicization. All right, this is first half of the first season wasn't really a big reason why this is on the list. Alicization though, not gonna lie, I really love Alicization because they actually kind of made Kirito not like a power fantasy character, right? They kind of cleaned up from the first and second season, like of his personality. They got like the good parts and they put in the third season, and they kind of like do a redo of Aincrad, right?
Mm-hmm.
They kind of give you a better version of it in Alicization, in my opinion. God, and I loved it. I loved it up to a certain point that I talked to these guys about that this fucking author can't stay away from. He's done this like how many times now?
I know what you're talking about. We can't say it on YouTube, but we know you know what it is.
Jesus Christ.
You know. If you see that say, you fucking know.
It's just like an easy fucking cop. Like, I don't know how to make this. Like, I don't know how to make people hate this villain. All right, I'm just gonna.
I do know.
You do.
Never mind.
It's just God.
Yeah.
It's such incredibly offensive. Because it was never done in good taste at all. Well, it's hard. It's a weird topic to talk about, but it was definitely 100% sure and just done terribly. Two, it's extremely lazy writing, and the fact that it shows up like 4-5 times in the series says a lot about it as a whole.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, I forgot how many times. Oh my God!
God, yeah. And it sucks too because I really liked the season, the Alicization, and then the War of the Underworld as well. So that's why I gotta put it on this list because there's just so much shit that's wrong with it that honestly I don't recommend anyone watching. I know it's like huge though; it's super popular with people. A lot of like anime top 10s have this godforsaken anime on it. I'm like, why? No, watch something better.
Godforsaken.
Something that actually has quality. The fact that the what do you call it? The fan made remake, whatever.
Mhm.
The abridged.
The abridged. The fact that the abridged has better writing than the actual anime and it's way more enjoyable says a lot.
That is true. That is facts. Go watch Sword Art Online Abridged. Something with entertainment.
Opening slaps.
Give them money.
Opening slap.
Opening does slap. Hey, it's Lisa.
Everybody loves Lisa.
Everyone loves Lisa, bruh. And you're like, I don't like Lisa. If you're a Demon Slayer fan, you love Lisa. Lisa slaps. She's even in Angel Beats too. So
Yeah.
that's where I get introduced with Lisa.
Alright, we are hit. Oh my god, we are hit 3 hour and a half.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. All right.
Don't worry,
Alright.
we're cutting this episode in half. So
Okay.
keep going.
And that's what I was thinking. All right. Lisa Koi. Dog shit anime.
I
Relax.
I don't know what this is. Hold up. I need to take a closer look at this. What is it?
It's a rom-com.
Nisekoi?
Nisekoi, it's a rom-com. The first ever rom-com that I watched
Uh-huh.
that made me descend into the hell that's the rom-com genre. After watching this anime, I was fiending, bro. I was fiending. I was addicted to anything that was remotely close to like a rom or a com. Mostly just rom-coms, you know? I think I watched like 14 rom-coms in a row. Like in a span of like 2 months.
There's a
I was
live action. There's a live action movie.
There's a live action.
Yeah,
Jesus.
there's a live action.
So the thing is, like at the time watching it, right? I loved it, man. It was crazy of the idea that there could be a romance and comedy and anime put together. I'm like,
That's what got you.
whoa. Usually I'm like, you know, watching Friends, I'm like, oh, there's only comedy and there's romance in it, but it's not really like the main part of the show, right? And then if there's a romance show, I'm like, oh, well, it's romance, right? And then going into anime, I'm like, whoa, this romance stuff, it's kind of crazy, you know? Yeah, I think I just love the premise of what do you call it? Fake dating.
Fake dating.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, the synopsis is that there's two like rival gangs. I think
Mm-hmm.
the Yakuza and I think the Mafia in America, and they're having bad relationships, and so what they did is they had like it's been a while, so it's gonna
Yeah.
memory.
You're
I
good,
think they
you're
had like a turf war incoming, right? Or like a big so something big, right? Something that's gonna end up getting a lot of people killed.
good. Yeah.
And so what happens is that the son of the Yakuza and the daughter of the Mafia, sorry, were set up to get like put into a relationship. But the funny thing is that they already met with each other before, and they already had like a really bad first impression of each other. So when they like met each other at the officially, they're like,
Mhm.
ah shit, I gotta go out with this person.
I gotta go out with her. Fuck this.
Yeah, and I thought that was like, whoa, dude, they don't do that in real life. That's crazy. Because of how unrealistic it is. But that's why I loved it. I was like, oh, this is like you don't get to see this in live action shows. So I was like, I gotta keep watching. And I just love the idea of someone being very like hard on the outside, but then soft on the inside. They warm up to you, and I got introduced to the word tsundere.
Tsundere.
Yeah, this anime definitely set me up to like delve deep into all these like rom-coms and like subgenres of romance animes, all that stuff, terms and knickknacks and all that of all these stuff. and the fact that it was a love triangle. Not gonna lie, I love triangles. I eat that shit up. So
Fucking
an extra reason why why I was like, oh, this anime is the one. It is the one. Is what's funny? It was actually like in my top 3.
I do remember that.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta watch it. This is such a great rom-com. Now, the reason why it's in the Dukie Delight list. Mostly has to stem for the fact that I didn't realize it at the time, but this anime was just never gonna end. And the only reason why I did the anime, not the manga, was because they stopped greenlighting, seasons. And I was like really upset. Like, no, this is.
Wait, the manga is still going?
No, the manga's over. It's been over for a while.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's really long. It's like 300 chapters, 400 chapters.
Jesus.
It's super long.
For people who don't know, that's like around 6 years,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 6 years. Like 42 chapters per year. So just divide 300 by 42. Yeah, like each girl, because this is also a harem anime, I guess. Harem love triangle. Yeah, each of the girls all like it appealed to my young adolescent mind. I'm like, yes, the tsundere, the childhood friend, the trap, the reverse trap. I mean, the reverse trap.
The reverse trap.
And the cutesy girl. I'm like, perfect. With all of them combined, I can actually still feel lonely. Yeah, no, I think it just I like the chemistry, and then sometimes like it was just had very different like ways of presenting a scene, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like Monogatari in the fact that like it has like those what would you call Monogatari in terms of like
Cutaways.
Okay, yeah, like it had those kind of cutaways, and like it has that similar feel to Monogatari.
Yeah,
I haven't watched
Monogatari almost made my list.
Like what I've seen of Monogatari, it definitely has like the same feel with all these like cutaways and like eye shots and all that.
Yeah,
So,
or it's just like the face and the whole screen's black.
yeah. God, but this, I went to the manga, and if this anime kept going, it was gonna be dog shit. It was gonna be garbage, bro. It was gonna be Rent a Girlfriend 0.5, because this came before. It was gonna be the precursor, bro. Literally nothing happens. In the anime, they started getting close, right? And they're like, are they? Oh, okay, they're not. Oh, are they gonna go do it now? Oh, God. You want these people to like stop fake dating and actually start dating, right? And they never do for like forever, 300 chapters, and then they rush the ending. And I'm like, whoa.
Why?
Why?
So it's more of like the fact that if the anime was gonna keep going, it was gonna be dog shit. That's why.
No.
Because it was very unsatisfying how this anime ended. Because, like I said, they just kind of cut it off after the second season. So, yeah, that's my Dukie Delight. Because
That's your Dukie Delight list.
it definitely did start my whole rom-com phase, and I did find a lot of good rom-coms because of Nisekoi. A lot of shit too, but you gotta waddle through some shit to find some gold, I guess, right?
You gotta get some school days before you get your Kaguya's.
Yeah. So that's why it's up there, because I gotta pay respect to the OG. The OG.
But yeah, that's why I picked school days.
I found school days because of this, and I regret it. It almost makes me want to. Oh no, that actually makes it even better. That's why it's.
It makes it even better. I feel like for at least an episode or a video, we gotta just sit down Raymond. Like we all go in one room and we sit down Raymond, and we watch School Days.
Oh Jesus Christ!
God.
No.
I feel
No.
like that'd
Okay.
be so
I'll be-
funny. I'd be so down to watch School Days.
I'll be honest, I really don't want to watch the first 10 episodes. It drags up.
That's the point.
It's so not even like bad that it's good. It's so boring. Like it's just, bro, kill me now.
Kill me now.
The payoff is too
Good.
too far ahead to like
It's too awesome.
attempt. It is. But God, the 10, 12, no, not even 10. It's like what, 11 episodes?
Yeah, it is
11 episodes, bro. which
I
is-
mean, the following episodes get really good towards the
it's like
end. Get
watching
really
the
good.
Infinite 8 arc, but just you hate the
Alright,
character
fuck you.
instead.
Yeah, I hated the characters.
Instead of hating the situation, you're hating the character.
Man, it came out in 2007.
Yeah, no. White Album 2, though. Just kidding.
I also that's an episode. That's an anime I do want to sit down with Raymond and watch White Album 2.
White Album.
White Album 2. Not White Album 1.
No,
White Album
we don't
2.
start from the beginning.
We don't start with White Album 1. We get context for White Album 1 so we can watch White Album 2.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so we can give Raymond a taste of his not a rom-com, a dramatic romance.
No, no, I don't wanna. No, I don't want it.
Oh,
I don't want it.
it's
I don't
so
want it.
good.
I don't want
Yeah, see,
It's so good.
the fact that, I thought, I was like, yeah, I should go on the Dukie Delight, but I'm like, well, wait, it's actually pretty good.
It's actually pretty good. I can't
good.
put it at the Dukie Delight.
It's not even like a traumatic rom-com. It's just dramatic.
It's just dramatic.
It's just
you're
dramatic
like,
drama.
yeah. And
Because like at first it starts off as very generic, but then they definitely delves deeper into its own story, right? It breaks away from
it's romance.
the tropes and all that, and then it's like, whoa. No,
Yeah.
it's
Me and Sebastian already watched it. I re-recorded it, but didn't come out as like I wanted. But if we get Raymond in here and we just watch the episodes, all 4 hours.
All 4 hours?
Well, it's
pretty
12
short.
episodes.
Not even. It's
Yeah.
like 11, I think.
11. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a short anime.
It's really short. But the
I'll
fact
be
that
down.
like it's not like School Days where it's fucking awful. for
Yeah,
11
it's not like
episodes.
school. Yeah, it's actually pretty good throughout the whole season. It's
It's like watching a
Good music.
telenovela, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
like,
Drama.
oh. Yeah, definitely might put that on the thing. You should
It's
watch
definitely not
these.
like 10 out of 10 for sure, but like
Definitely not a 10 out of 10, but like
It's a good watch.
10 episode anniversary. We watched it after 10 episodes. School Days. We'll see. And that's our White Album 2. Definitely.
Alright.
I guess
watch that one.
I'll be down to watch that.
Yeah. Do you guys have any honorable mentions that you want to include?
Oof. At the moment, I can't think of anything. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I cannot.
he's like, I haven't watched any other anime.
This
that was it.
That's all I got.
Oh my god. That's all I got.
That's all I got. Oh no.
Ugh. I think it's just.
I guess like Kaguya. Kaguya would have been on this list for sure. Definitely Kaguya. And so was Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann was on this list.
Yeah, that was the one that you told me to change. I'm like,
I changed Gurren Lagann. And I also changed Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was on my list. It was really close, but it got switched out for Penny and Stocking.
good choice.
Sorry. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I mean, bro. Original Dragon Ball is goated. But
Super.
after that, Super. Rather read the manga. After Cell Arc, rather read the manga. That's why it didn't make it on my list. Compared to all the animes I have on my list, I would rewatch all of it.
Yeah.
And I have. So it's Fruit Side and School Days. But yeah, Dragon Ball when I've been there. Kaguya might have been there. Gurren Lagann, definitely.
If I had finished Iron Blooded Orphans and like formally like made my entire opinion on the series, I definitely would have put that as an honorable mention. But I still got like half a
I knew I was forgetting. I knew I was forgetting something, bro. Oh my god. Honestly, I do have a couple honorable mentions. I do remember it now. First of all, would be Komi can communicate. That one, I was just so satisfied with just watching everything. Like there wasn't a single episode where I was like, "Oh, get on with it," or like I hated it. Every single episode was just a delight. I'm not gonna fucking get it.
Yeah, I think again that's the other thing that I have with Kobe. Is like if it only even got to a couple more arcs.
Yeah, and
which it's getting to in the next season. So
yeah, and I think another one like it has a bunch of nice like short stories. The Way of the House Husband.
Oh
yeah.
That one's fucking.
That's good.
That one's good. I
Bro,
think what gets me is the animation because it just cuts. I don't think right because I don't remember it being.
It's not an
fluid.
anime really.
It's just a cut. Yeah, motion manga. There you go. Because it's just panels from the manga, just colored in motion, basically, as you said.
Yeah.
Which threw me off, but it's the short stories are all fucking funny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you go into the anime or not even anime, if you go into it knowing that it's like a motion manga, because for some reason Netflix advertised it as a anime when they should have done it as a motion manga.
Yeah.
But I guess people wouldn't really know what that means, but yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really good. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, even the author told the animation team not to make it into an anime because he didn't want an anime for it. He just wanted like at the very most a motion manga.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice because they kept the same the art style, and I think it's like verbatim like a good copy of the manga.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it is.
legit. They just colored over the panels and like
Yeah.
make it move a little bit.
Yeah, so
Which is not bad because it's already great.
yeah, so it's like
Sorry, great manga.
Yeah.
I do recommend go reading that.
It's definitely a change for me out of everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So it was nice. It was a really nice viewing.
Nice. If I finished 86, it probably would have been on here.
Oh yeah, 86 is dude. It was gonna be on the list, but my opinion on the first season definitely kind of like brought it down, like my ranking of it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you said you loved the first season, right?
I do love the first season. I think it's a phenomenal season. I get the first 3 episodes are a bit slow, for sure.
I just
think
thought
after
it was,
that,
like, the themes that they were trying to tell in the first season were like super heavy-handed. They're like racism bad, like every second. I'm like, yes.
yeah, I think that's the one thing too. It's like it tells you a lot. It keeps reminding you instead of like showing it, which I think it does better towards the end of that. Where it starts saying.
It definitely gets better, and that's in the second core. So, the second core was definitely like they fixed it and then they just polished it and like, wow, this is amazing.
This is where it gets good.
This way.
Yeah, 86 would have gotten on there. If I were to pick a rom-com to make it on the list, or just a romance in general, I think Quintessential would have made it.
For me, that was just the manga.
For the manga,
Yeah.
I really like the first 2 seasons of Quintessential.
It's
pretty good.
The second one.
To finish the second one, but like the first season.
Oh, you know what honorable mention we all should have had?
What?
The daily life of the immortal king.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I saw that. I was really about to start that. I don't know what's wrong. Is there anything wrong with that?
It's not good.
I thought we all seen it.
I thought you were joking.
I'll watch it.
No, it's just like it's very. The plot is like super loose in terms of like how they proceed with each scene.
It's generic.
Oh yeah, it's generic, but also like going from scene to scene, it's just like super like okay, we're just moving on. I guess they don't really have like a good flow.
Oh, I see.
I heard it gets really good though. Cause it's kind of like romance later on.
It's like a serious Psyche K, I guess. I think that's what I've heard.
It's a serious like I guess.
I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't really.
Mob Psycho almost made this list. It was really close though.
Probably like the only like Chinese anime that I've seen.
Yeah. Same here.
Does it even have an English dub?
I don't think so.
Oh, it does, but only for one season.
Oh.
But yeah, I was actually kidding about the honorable mention. Just to clarify, Raymond.
Bet. Alright.
Yeah. Any dishonorable mentions?
No.
No,
You don't got any dishonorable
SAO,
mentions?
It wasn't.
Yeah, for sure. SAO. If I didn't have put that in my.
I mean, that's what Dukie Delight is. But the fact that I actually did enjoy the first season and Alicization.
Yeah, no. It's not on my list. It would never be on my list. Only when it's shit. I mean, Corpse Party almost made my list. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was really close. School Days.
Yeah. A Fairy Tale
Corpse
would have been
Party.
on my Dukie Delight.
My Hero would have been on my Dukie Delight. Oh shit! Did I just say that? Woo!
My Hero was like my favorite anime of all time back in like 2018.
Yeah.
Then I watched Full Metal. I'm like, oh my god, okay, there's actually good anime out there.
Yeah, you hear that, My Hero fan base? Fuck you!
On that.
Joking. I'm joking. And on that note, I think that's it. This is a really long episode. It's gonna be cut in two.
It really.
It's gonna be cut in two.
We devolved.
It'll be part 1 and part 2.
Yeah, we devolved our sanity.
Oh, bruh. I think I took a lot of time. You guys were pretty quick.
Yeah,
You're
you're
really
good.
passionate.
You're really passionate. Really.
Really passionate, brother.
No, honestly, if we had
Fucking
started
anime.
earlier, maybe I would have had a couple more things to say. But I was like, I'm running out of words. Running out of things to say.
Once I was reaching like the 30-minute mark, I'm like, oh shit, fuck.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I took a lot of time. Fuck.
That's fine. It was only 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only an hour.
It was only a third of this recording.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Holy crap. Well, hey, it's top 8, bro. Expect that's a whole episode right there. And we'll do more in the future. Comment in the comment section below. What do you want us to do next? What other top 8 episode do you want? Do you want top 8 harems? God, I can do that. Oh, dude, I could do top 100. I could do top 200 if you
I
want.
could do like top 2, man.
Top 10, top 20.
Number 1.
I don't know.
My harem. Number 2, which is you guys. Number 2.
Too much. Number 3, 100 girlfriends. Number 4, I mean, there's a lot. Again, there's a lot of harems out there. A lot of harems that I would list out. But yeah, comment down, comment. I'm losing my mind. It's almost 12 o'clock at night.
Oh, fuck,
Put your
I
own
had
top
homework to
8
do.
in the dump. So do I, but that's fine. It's for the viewers. It's for the podcast. If you have a top 8, put it down in the comment section. I would love to see your guys' top 8. I swear to God, if I see My Hero and that top 8, I'm going to drop kick somebody.
That's fine.
And it's probably going to be Raymond. Put in Dukie Delight. Put something that you're like, you know what? I know this is garbage, but I don't care. Put it down in the comment section. Do that. Fuck, it's late.
Extremely late.
It's extremely late. I'm gonna break this episode into 2 parts. I'll probably upload one episode one day and the other episode the other day. Expect an episode on Friday. Maybe an episode on Sunday, Day of the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise the Jesus.
Yeah, fucking
Or
right.
whatever the fuck. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys got any parting words?
God, this took forever.
Hot shit, super.
Bro, brain rot right there.
Brain rot. There you go.
I can't believe you.
I'm just kidding. No,
Long
I
recording
generally
session.
I have no words. This was a long episode.
Very long episode. Well then, that's pretty much it. Catch you guys in the next episode. We'll record next Monday or Sunday or whatever day. New hot topics and the
We'll
Nortaku Podcast.
Maybe that like a deeper dive into the movie discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or shows, maybe.
more
Probably shows.
movies,
Shows would rather
shows,
share, like
American shows.
yeah.
Catch up with
Live
us
action
next
shows.
week. I'll probably be done by 86 by then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we get to the next
see how-
episode.
We'll see.
Alright.
All right, see you next. Ending catchphrase.
Bye.
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 Bye.